The Bleeding Burgundy podcast is on the clock.
Let's get this show going, man.
Welcome to the Bleeding Burgundy podcast, a Washington Commanders podcast for fans by fans, with your hosts, Jesse Martin.
The Cowboys are finished, you understand me?
John Taman.
Pull down my trousers and do your job.
Scott Hartley.
Well, that was dreadful.
And occasionally, Keith Gregg.
So many social engagements, so little time.
And now, your host.
Hey, that's me. I'm your host. I'm John Taman. And Jesse, man, I'll tell you what, I'd rather you put your camera back up. I thought you had the most psychedelic fucking bed and breakfast in the goddamn East Coast. You look great. Hey, anyway, welcome to draft night number 2 here with the Bleeding Burgundy podcast. I'm amazed how many of you all sat there and watched us watch TV yesterday. Thanks for watching TV with us. We'll watch TV with you again tonight. And hey, Scott, somehow, all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, has a faster connection to what's going on than I do by about 40 seconds. So I couldn't care less. Yesterday, we did get to see your Kim Jong-il having fun calendar. Your Kim Jong-il in that fat calendar.
I will show you some highlights today. Actually, that I thought I really enjoyed this one. This was when Kimmy went racing on Red Bull.
Well, there you go. All right, now everybody, that's just a preview of things to come because we will run out of shit to talk about as these beers go down, and we're sitting here looking for things to discuss while we're waiting for our next pick. So yeah, the Kim Jong Un having fun calendar looks like a hit. All right, so we do have Scott's big board here, and we'll get to that in a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and give you a preview of that, and we'll show you what my big board is. Jesse didn't answer the big board question, so we don't have a big board for Jesse. So
I've been hungover all day long. I haven't really answered.
What did he have, like 4 Bud Lights last night?
I think so.
Yeah, out like a light.
He was getting in training for September. That's what it was.
I got to say, the funniest thing I saw all day was Sean Payton acting like an asshole because he somehow managed to swindle the Vikings into him being able to draft Bo Nix. The fuck was all of that? I mean, maybe it works out, but you know what? I wouldn't put my money on it, not after looking at what they've done over there.
I did get a new biscuits and porn shirt today, though. So.
I did see that. You got up, you turned around, show us, give us the turn, biscuits and porn. There you go. All right, so for one, when you go to biscuits and porn, you do not ask for the biscuits and gravy. No, I don't think that would be very good at all.
They got great biscuits and plenty of porn. Plenty of porn. Yeah,
that's cool. That sounds like a lot of fun. I tell you what, that keeps the Waffle House type fights down. I'm sure. So, Scott, do you have any biscuits and porn over there? And now over in Scott's neck of the woods in the UK, that would be like a fucking bakery because those are free. Right, so
biscuits are. What you call
like having a chip.
They got crisp in porn over there.
Yeah, he's let me have a little oatmeal cookie while I watch some Russian porn here. All right,
Why is it Russian, John?
I don't know. I just made it up off the spot. You know, they seem to be involved in everything awful and terrible. Why not?
Czechoslovakian, get it right. Man.
Czechoslovakian. Okay.
Dobre dan, dobre noche.
Now, see, that's more than I know, and I think you just talk dirty to us. All right, so for everybody joining us, Scott is talking dirty in Russian.
Good day and good night.
That's exactly what he said. He said, fuck off and suck this. That's what he said. I don't want to hear it from anybody. All right, so welcome to everybody. It is day 2. We're getting ready to have something happen here pretty soon. I'll tell you what. So yesterday, I know y'all were all upset seeing the tackles go off the board. So especially when the Cowboys took Guyton, because that was the one that we kind of mocked to right around the same spot. But, the thing that really kind of stabbed me a little bit was Leggett going off the board on the last pick of the first round, because I was thinking, man, if he could drop to us at 40, I'd be very interested.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I
wasn't.
I mean, there's some receivers coming up. I expect a receiver within the next 3 picks. I would imagine.
Lad McConkey. I'd like to see something like that. That would
he's very good, Lad McConkey, but he's twitchy, and he can run a full route tree, which is what you want. But at the same time, he's not very big. He's normal size, and he's very similar comp to Jahan Dotson. So, do we need another
guy
that can hit there?
So
That's why
Go ahead.
That's why Coleman for me or Malachi Corley are bigger body receivers. They're taller, and that's kind of where we need. But they also come with that speed.
Well, I'll tell you what. Though. All right. So Jesse? Would you be interested in trading anything for Brandon Ayuk or Debo Samuel?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
That would. Jesse,
if we nothing this year, maybe a second next year, but nothing more. I want.
See, that's daylight
he wants
robbery,
to get seriously
Jesse.
paid, though, man. He really wants to get paid.
Yeah, I know. He does.
Yeah, I mean, again, we got to pay him, but we still
wouldn't
got
have to. He'd have the 5th-year option, but you're not doing a second-round pick as you suggest for a 1-year rental. It's
Right.
just that's
I mean, yeah, you would have to pay him, but also like the second, you have to if you're going to give up assets for the following year and not this year, you're going to have to pay a little bit more for it. I think our picks right now are too valuable to be given up and then have to turn around and pay a ass ton contract for. Look, he's a really good receiver. I mean, if they can work out something for like a third this year and a third next year, maybe okay.
Maybe. You give him maybe a conditional in that regard, but I tell you what, I'm perfectly happy to stand back. What do we have? Like 5 picks tonight?
Yeah, 5, John. So,
dude,
I mean, you're right.
We are the ones accepting the phone calls. What are you going to give us? Don't tell me about what we need to give you for Brandon Ayuk. What are you giving us?
I completely agree with Jesse there, saying if you're going to go next year with a conditional third, or maybe you give up a third next year and a third this year, I can cope with that. I mean, if you said, hey, 78, that and we'll give you a conditional. Even a conditional second.
Even after what A.J. Brown just got, and he's going to want that or more.
See, that's the thing. That's just
true.
like it's just too
much
much.
as well.
It's soon.
It's
not like he's got. It's not like we can look at him for a little while and see. I mean,
we
can
already have a Brandon Ayuk
offense.
We have a Brandon Ayuk type of player on this team already. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Terry is a very similar wide receiver to Brandon Ayuk, and we're paying him right now. Why not just go get one with like one of these second round picks?
I understand that.
And then you got control over him for 4 years for chump change.
All right. Well, real quick then, let's look at Scott's big board here. We got. Oh wait, I got it. All right. So here's Scott's big board. Let me try to. You know what? I should try to do this as a. Oh fuck it. All right. So here's Scott's big board. Go ahead, Scott. Run us down through this. 36. You want?
Yeah. So either Cooper DeJean, who's on the board at the moment, is probably realistically on most big boards I've got, and Dan Brugler's top 100. He was cornerback 2.
Okay.
And was due to be the back end of the teens, if not the early 20s. Kool-Aid McKinstry from Alabama as well. Mm-hmm. He was due to probably be mid-20s, if not the back end of the first round. So really, that's a massive value pick there for me. You're getting that value from the first round talent in the second round. Patrick Paul at 40 people might see that as a little bit soon, but we have to address this tackle side. There is a question on whether he is a day one starter, which worries me a little bit. However, he's got the wingspan, he's got the ability, the hand size, he's got the mass and the size to be a franchise left tackle. He just needs a bit of finesse, and hopefully the coaching staff can pull that out of him there. Keon Coleman, again, 67, fantastic wide receiver, bigger bodied. He ran a 4.46. So he's quick, but also has the entire route tree that he can run. I've double dipped there with tackle Roger Rosengarten. He interests me a lot in the third round because his first 2 years in college out of Wisconsin, we know what Wisconsin tackles are like and what they've produced up in that program. He played left tackle for 2 years. Then as soon as Penix came in, or Penix, however you want to pronounce it, they moved him to right tackle to be his blindside protector. So moving him back to left, or even if you stand pat with him as a right tackle, he comes in day one, probably better, in my opinion, than Andrew Wiley. And if you can get that value there of someone who can be a swing tackle as well,
All right.
For me, it's like a bigger upgrade of Cornelius Lucas on Roger Rosengarten. And then this guy here at the end on 100, people are going to go, you're absolutely mental to looking at Jalix Hunt. I think he was the only FBS invite to the combine and to the he went to the Rose Bowl and then did really well in the East West Shrine Bowl. They invited him then to the Senior Bowl, and then he balled out at the Senior Bowl as well. There's big interest from Washington in here as well. He was part of the top 30 visits. You don't get that when you're from a small school to be a top 30 visit. And also at the same time, he's running up draft boards. So if you can get him at 100, it's unheard of for someone at a really small school to go that high. But he's got a lot of potential to be probably a situational pass rusher. Maybe it's a passing down. He'll come in and do a job for you in that rotation.
All right. So Jesse, what do you think of his top 100 there? Who he's looking at?
Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep a little bit.
Oh, all right.
No, look, I mean, he's on point.
I needed the Mel Kiper wig though, John. You're right there.
Yeah. Listen, I like both Cooper Zijon and Kool-Aid. I just want to draft Kool-Aid because of his name. I will get his jersey with Kool-Aid right on the back of it if that's the case. We do need a cornerback, that's for sure.
Right.
Our buddy Deluxe in the chat, and welcome everybody in the chat. Thanks for being with us tonight. About to watch some TV with us. Asked a good question. Would you trade back any of these picks to grab another pick in the top 100? It depends on who's on the board at the time. But in theory, absolutely, you would get as many top 100 picks as possible. But you can't let someone we need or want go just to get another pick. Patrick Paul at 40 does seem a little bit rich, but what other tackles do we got? I mean, he might not be ready to play right away, but I think you have to take that gamble because there's nothing less, and we do need at least a developmental future starter on this roster this year. I mean, we can't go. We're going to be going in this season with Lucas and Wiley. That spells trouble for the young. You're going to have at quarterback. So you got to grab one of these guys. I'm not sold on Rosengarten, but if he's there, if that's the choice, you're going to have to roll the dice and
hope you can convert him back over to a left tackle and that it works.
Yeah.
All right, so I like Kool-Aid McKinstry here at 36, but I'll tell you what. Here's my big board before we go too much further. As you can see, I haven't eaten dinner yet, so at 36 I drafted a 6-pack of Heineken. Right, so cheers to everybody with that. And at 40, I think I'm going to go with the bag of Cheetos, and of course, the big debate. Everything that we're talking about in the war room down here is whether we want to get the smunchy kind. Or you want to get the hard, crunchy kind. I like the crunchy kind, but we're hearing a lot of pull over here to my right from the dog. He likes the smunchy kind.
Right. So, there's the best munchy food there is the extra toasty Cheez-Its.
Dude, those just taste like burned Cheez-Its, and that's what they
they're
are.
Fantastic.
They shovel off to
fantastic.
The side. Those are the ones that get accidentally left in the freaking oven, and they go, hey, show them to these people in Virginia.
What's a Cheez-It?
Are you fucking mental?
We don't get them here.
All right. Well, it's a cheese cracker. Is what it is. It's a cracker. He's probably got his own.
Keith's on the TV. Wait, go on.
Oh, what do you got? ESPN?
Yeah, Keith and Tailgate Ted. We were just on there with Rally Captain as well.
Brits don't know what a fucking cheese it is. What the fuck is this world coming to?
Of course, he travels with them.
Oh,
they're a box of crackers. It tastes like
you've never
like
had.
A Ritz. Is it like a Ritz cracker, basically?
No,
no. It's kind of harder. But it has it's supposed to say cheese, but it's kind of sour.
Oh, okay.
It's
and those are
square.
Right.
I can't believe you're kicking off about this, Jesse. You're the country that puts cheese in a fucking can.
Listen,
Hey, look, you know what? American cheese isn't even cheese. It's called American pasteurized processed cheese food.
I don't have a good explanation for putting cheese whiz in a can. I don't.
Yeah, that's just bizarre.
I gotta say, we've descended into cheese talk here
Cheese
already.
talk,
We're
yeah,
10
yeah,
minutes onto
exactly.
the air.
Yeah.
This is the munchy food of all. I mean, as big and crisp as you are, I can't believe y'all never heard of Cheez-Its.
No.
They probably call them something different, something like, cheesy squares or something like that.
Probably.
Mom, get some Stilton flavored cheesy quadrangles, please.
To be fair, though, Lay's that you get Lay's chips, as you call them, they are exactly the same as our Walkers. There's absolutely no difference at all. We just call them Walkers.
This delicious, extra burnt cheese, it just melts in your mouth.
Do you know the Frito-Lay company? I don't know if they've managed to do it or not. I don't know. They probably have. But they were spending a lot of money on developing a fucking chemical that they could put into these snack foods that make you want to eat another one. Right? Which, if you did this to cocaine, you'd go to jail for a long time. They're doing this with fucking potato chips.
I know, it's crazy.
Your wife asked, are they the same as goldfish? Similar.
Yes, they are very similar to goldfish, except they are not goldfish shaped, nor are they fat, nor are they cute in any way, shape, or form. And really, I think we're scraping bottom, and we haven't even gotten to our pick. We need to get to our pick. You missed Keith on television while you were getting
I saw him.
Burnt fucking Cheez-Its over there. I'm wondering if this guy on NFL Network is going to give us any genius insights tonight. Like maybe, as we're approaching sundown, I'm expecting it to get darker over here, Rich. Something smart like that. He was brilliant last night. So, who are you looking for at 36, Jesse?
36. I mean, I think if one of those two cornerbacks are there, I don't know if they're going to be. I highly doubt it. But you got to go the defensive side of the ball. I mean, you got McKittrick, or would you roll the dice on a Donnie Mitchell?
A great wide receiver
with his injury issues.
Or
what about Rakestraw?
Sinstrel's up there for me as well. I mean, there's another cornerback, but
Keon Coleman. I mean, if you want to go that route, there's a lot of there's plenty of ways to go. I know we need an offensive tackle. I just don't think it should be at 36.
Scott, you got
with those that
all over your house. What's up?
No, it's not. It's just a blanket, mate.
Oh, it's a blanket.
Yeah, you just put it over. Make sure. Hey, tilt your camera up so we don't see you. Your hand moving.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm not going to play it this time because I will tell you this: I did manage to catch a piece of video of myself scratching myself the other day on the show. I'm going to put that to some boing boing music, and we'll have some fun with me. Anyway, this show's topics have quickly turned to. I really hope we get some fucking picks soon.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, what do you think about yesterday? I mean, obviously, we wanted to trade back up. I didn't hear any talk today about whether or not we actually tried.
We did. We tried, and I'm actually glad we failed because they did try to go up with to get Jordan Morgan. They were talking to Green Bay, and then they were talking to somebody else, but Green Bay wound up trading. I read an article is Tony Pauline got an inside scoop on that. And I'm sorry, I wasn't a fan of Jordan Morgan. I think he is a guard. He reminds me a lot of the Brandon Sheriff a little bit. Shorter arms. Drafted as a tackle,
always falling down.
And then, moving on, once they realize that he's not going to be able to hang with the big boy edge rusher, especially the ones in our division, that they have to move him inside. So I'm kind of glad that didn't happen, to be honest with you.
From my perspective, there's some fail safes that I always go with, and these are things that I live my life by. First off, you don't trust people that have two first names, right? You just don't. All right, you don't talk like Larry David. I think he's funny, but I wouldn't trust him because, dude, you just can't have two first names. It doesn't work out. And then now Jordan Morgan not only has two first names, but he also has two last names, which is a real fucking red flag for me.
I want us to trade back up.
Tell me my analysis is any different from anybody else's.
It's not in the
NFL.
I'm trying to find where I can watch the draft on. I wonder if Dufo stream or
that'll work. It should do. Yeah.
see if I can get because
Go ahead. What's the pick that upset you yesterday?
Upset?
I mean, relatively speaking.
I mean, it upset, but obviously the Penix
that was crazy.
pick was absolutely out motherfucking rageous. That floored me. That absolutely floored me.
I tell you what, we here at the Bleeding Burgundy podcast do have audio of what Kirk Cousins sounded like when he found out the news. So give me a second and I'll pull this up. Gosh darn it. What the heck? There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
What was that, Scotty?
It's just piss off, I'm busy. But yeah, no, I agree. It would have sounded something like "Gosh darn it," wouldn't it? That'd be it. Oh,
dadgummit! What the heck was that? Yeah, right.
He's he wasn't happy, Kirk, was he? Let's be honest. And I think his agent came out and said they knew nothing about it until they were literally on the clock talking about it. Which, yeah, that was the crazy pick. Bo Nix as well. I mean, wow, just wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the draft as a whole yesterday in day one was surprising that you're waiting to pick 14 before you even thought about a defensive player.
Right.
I mean, what is going on?
It a record for offensive players yesterday, didn't
crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Not really. They don't want people playing defense anymore. It's a strike against you when you come out of college. Oh, you tackle. All right, that's sorry. That's a lot of penalties coming up. We don't expect that. All right, commissioner's up there. He looks like he's got some decent painkillers today, man. By the end of last night's show, he was up there announcing the pick. We're getting ready to talk about what we're saying here.
Was the Bills picking?
Looks that way. The commissioner's just walking up to the podium now, and he's about to say something to get it started. So,
who are these people?
But yeah, this is where Adam Peters has got to earn his money now. This is what it's about. This is these late round or second to third, even round, fourth and fifth. Yeah, this is where he's making his money.
You're going to pull it. I want to see starters here.
So do I. He's going to be cooking.
Effect player.
Be cooking.
Jesus.
220,000 people there. Wow. I mean, that is just nuts.
It is. It's fucking crazy, man. I don't understand. They tell me it's fun, but
what makes me think there, man, that is double the size of England's national stadium, Wembley.
There's Daryl Green.
Just crazy.
They don't have it.
They don't have it?
Oh, wait a second. Is it a credit score commercial?
No.
It might
the little kids out there with some heroes. Daryl Green's out there. I saw Tiki or Ronnie Barber.
There's a kid in Washington. There he is. Yeah, there's Daryl Green.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
There's this dude with the glasses. I think I'd recognize him if he took his glasses off, but I can't exactly tell.
Is that Brandon Graham behind the commissioner?
Damn it. Yeah, I can't fucking find it.
Oh, wait, there's Kyler Murray. Oh, no, wait, that was one of the kids. Sorry. My fault. But as soon as the commissioner moved, I thought that was Kyler.
I got it on NFL Network.
Nice. That's why
I found it on Doofu.
Good man.
Doofu.
Now here comes the national championship trophy.
Go Blue.
Michigan. Well, I'll tell you what. I wrote a song for the Michigan Wolverines. Are you ready? Here's how it goes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck those Michigan Wolverines.
Hey.
What?
Why are you saying that?
Because I'm a Penn State fan. Fuck those Michigan Wolverines.
Fucking Penn State.
Nittany Lions.
Still feeling those 4 beers he drank.
I was snickered last night.
I haven't got time for this college stuff. I haven't got time for any of that. It's just like meh. Because I've got oddly enough, I have no affiliation to an American football team in the NFL, which is weird. But you can choose who your team is there. Mm-hmm. You can do the same for college, but
I did.
Why would you do that? I mean,
I'll tell you what.
Some sort of affiliation.
When I was a kid, I lived in Pennsylvania, and they would show Penn State on TV, and I liked them because they were no nonsense, man. They were just fucking straight up. They didn't even put names on their jerseys. There's nothing on their helmets. They just went out there and they played hard. and they were coached hard. They were coached well. And then when it all came out, dude, that's when I was doing the Bang Radio Hour podcast, and all that shit came out. I had a conscience crisis. I was like ready. I couldn't believe. I didn't know what to do. I'd been liking this team for my whole fucking life, and then that. Well, Tom, my partner, he told me. He said, "Look, the players had nothing to do with it." I said, "Okay, that's right." So I stick with my Penn State Nittany Lions. Never went.
Are you a Michigan fan, Jesse? Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate them. I mean, back when
front runner.
No, I always had infinity for Michigan. And there's a couple teams though. Like my main team's Virginia Tech, obviously.
Yeah.
But they haven't been good in a while. So, you know, I like the Hurricanes as well. You know, back when I was in school,
when they were big and good, and just
they were they were convicts basically. You know? So it kind of took on their persona. But Michigan was you know, it was a good team to root for back in the day. I never was like an Ohio State fan.
You know, I tell you, I had this debate with people the other day about the archaic fucking rules of the NCAA and how I don't give a shit what fucking what his mom did. I couldn't care less, right? Because these recruitment rules that they seem to just kind of throw out willy-nilly about dumb shit that really doesn't affect what these rules are supposed to do, which is to protect competitive balance. It doesn't. The Michigan, all right, they've been a power since I was a kid. I'm 60 years old. They were a power for 30 years before that, right? All of these same teams stay powerful. There is no competitive balance when it comes to that kind of shit. So get rid of those fucking rules. And now with NIL money, man, it's even all throw out the window. So when I just some of these people that would tell me things like, oh, you know, cheating's cheating. Oh, yeah, whatever, I guess. But if nobody recognizes the rule.
Scouse is in our chat. Why don't you jump on, mate?
Yeah, come on,
man. I don't know where Burrows is either. He said, oh, yeah, I'll be here. But, you know, he's probably asleep. I don't know. But no, shout out to Peter Sidorn, Deluxe in the chat, Yam in the chat, Holy Water. There's loads of people in, which is cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm quite cool with that. Karen, my wife's in there. Scott G's in here as well. I mean, oh dear.
What's up, Scott?
Dear. Scott G. Good God.
I just think that him and Scouse have been having a major back and forth on X, which is funny.
That's good.
I'm loving the wind up. He gets the British sarcasm and humor, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
So
we were talking about that the other day. When we go back and forth with Scott, man, he's like what we call a good backboard. You can just knock shit off him all day long, and he sticks to his point. I mean, I like that. He makes a point, and it's a relatively valid point. Sometimes I agree with him, sometimes not, but he sticks to it. Whatever you lob at him, he smacks it back. All right. Well, speaking of lobbing things, I'm going to go take a leak before this thing comes along. And what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm heading for a station break. If I were Keith, I'd take you with me today. And by the way, I did request for anybody who's going to be staying with us that if Keith comes on the show tonight, which he might, he already texted me, said he probably will. I asked him to please take us to the men's room while he's at the draft.
Well, from what I understand, there is no bathrooms at the draft. So
yeah. Well, wherever he goes,
250,000 people just pissing and shitting everywhere.
Well, that's Detroit.
But that's Detroit for you.
So I think that we can start a segment here on the Bleeding Burgundy podcast in which Keith takes us to various men's rooms around the country, wherever he ends up going. I think that would be fun.
Is our men's room correspondent.
That's right. And speaking of men's room correspondents, I'm going to go check on mine. So,
yeah, Bills are on the clock. They are needing a
wide receiver.
Wide receiver. So, yeah. And who else? What else? Yeah, that's all I see was a wide receiver that they need. I'm watching the NFL Network broadcast.
So am I. Okay. I mean, who's the wide receiver that are out of here? Saying they need DT as well, apparently defensive tackle, but I'm not so sure. Stephon Diggs obviously gone, traded to Texans. Gabe Davis went to the Jags. So Yeah, they're desperate need for a playmaker.
They got a decent defense. They got a good offense, except for skill players. I mean, Josh Allen is a fantastic quarterback. You know, I think that's one of the main reasons why I wanted Drake May so much, because they're very, very similar. And you know, I mean, obviously we hope Jaden Daniels turns into Lamar Jackson, plus obviously hopefully better than Lamar, but I'm going to root for Drake May. He's up in New England. I think he's going to do well. Maybe him sitting for 8 weeks and learning from Brissett will do him well. So, but I'm definitely going to root for him, because I do think he does remind me a lot of Josh Allen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at who the Bills added here. They got Mitch Trubisky, Curtis Samuel, Matt Collins, La'el Collins as a tackle as well. So.
Casey Toohill.
Oh yeah, they did get Casey Toohill, exactly.
Ooh, yeah. Casey Toohill.
And Nick Morrow, he was a linebacker that I wanted. He was with, I want to say Kansas City, maybe.
Pete Sidorn in the chat here from Bristol. Shout out to Brizzle.
Curtis Samuel, yeah.
Yeah, he obviously Curtis Samuel. We just mentioned him there, but they've lost 2 receivers, so you can't just go, oh well, that's okay. But
and Samuel isn't a number 1.
No, he's not.
Timing check here. Let's just double check each other here. I'm watching this guy walk out on the stage now.
Yep, me too.
I'm not. Right. I still got them talking. The talking heads. So you guys walking on stage now with the suit on.
Yeah, he's got a suit and a card.
Probably about 5 or 10, maybe 5 seconds behind you.
All right, he just got to the mics right now.
No, not there. Not there yet.
All right.
I think I'm about 10 seconds behind you then.
He's drafted Nicolas Cage. What?
No.
Is this Keon Coleman?
Keon Coleman. There goes receiver.
Is it Keon Coleman?
Yeah. Thanks, Yam, for ruining it for everybody.
Thanks, Yam.
Shout out to Yam.
Dude sobers up, and all of a sudden he's fucking giving us news breaks and shit. Congratulations to you, sir.
Yeah.
No, well done, Yam. I'm on the Red Bull today.
Hey, there's Kim Parker. Hey, Kim, you got mad at me today for my picture of Jaden Daniels. Oh my! The picture of Jaden Daniels kicking the baby. She got mad at me today about that.
In all honesty, though, for the Bills, that's a great pick. 6'3",
no, it is.
213.
It is.
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean, what have they got left at wide receiver?
I mean, big guy, big body guy. That's one that
they haven't had a big physical receiver in a long while, and that's what Keon Coleman is. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go. He wasn't a first rounder, but I didn't think he would last. 236, but yeah.
Because he's off the board now. I'm looking at receiver for us later on. I'm looking at Malachi Corley. Would be where I'd go.
Take a look at Scott's big board. Scott's big board.
Keon Coleman, I said it's 67, but he's nowhere near. See ya.
Well, I thought the Panthers reached for Leggett, and even though they said on the NFL Network yesterday, Leggett said that they were going to pick him, right? That they had called him and said that they're guaranteed to pick. They said that he also said that to 50 other people.
Scouse, you're right. Did you hear his press conference at Carolina?
Kim, I got to tell. Hold on a second before you say that, Kim. Anything that comes out usually bullshit.
Not usually. When I'm goofing around here, yes, no, that was a pretty good Photoshop job, though.
I'll be right back.
Of course, we're all talking about this lovely photograph that did make the rounds yesterday, and I can't find it. What the hell did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Hi. All right. So anyway, I did have fun making that. You can do all kinds of shit with AI now.
I know, it's good.
All right. So Scott's big board. Keon Coleman's gone. Who are you elevating now? Because I do think wide receiver is a rather large need for us, man.
Yeah. Oh, it's a trade. Interesting. Ooh. So is this the Chargers have come up?
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is a defensive tackle because losing. Oh my God! How have I not even remember his name now? The massive DT who's all pro, First
Is
ballot
he on
Hall
you?
of Famer. just retired. What is his name?
Oh, not Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald's.
He
Yeah,
was with the
Aaron
Rams.
Donald.
With the Rams.
Oh,
You
yeah,
got
of course
everything
he
right.
was. Oh, yeah.
Take
Why
some
am I
cold
thinking
medicine.
that?
I don't know what you're doing.
Seriously. I don't know what I'm doing.
Look at that lady. Look at that lady back behind this dude in the sombrero.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a lady. I'm sorry, but the Chargers have the second fattest guy in their war room. Look there. If you look right now, you'll get to see this dude. I'm serious. I don't know how many sweatshop people it took to make his sport jacket, but it was a lot.
Who are they picking here then? They're the receiver? They need a receiver.
What? I'll tell you what,
desperately.
Scott. You laugh and you snicker, but I'll tell you, fat people are one of the few people left in this country you're allowed to make fun of. And the one reason that you're allowed to do it
it's funny because I'm fat. So don't worry about it, John. It's
so are most of all of us, But you can always find somebody fatter than you, and they can't run as fast. So fuck 'em.
Is this a receiver then?
It should be.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
I thought they kind of blew it yesterday.
By the way, Xavier Leggett's his press conference, I have absolutely no idea what he said. Okay. I was like, "What are you talking?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's got such a strong Southern accent. I was like, "Yeah, okay. I've got no clue what you said there, mate." So there you go. Who is out? He's out. They're making this
Chargers.
Oh, the pick.
Lad's gone.
Lads McConkey, is it?
Yep. There's a
runs on wide receiver. Here we go.
Yeah.
That's good for us in a way because people aren't looking at tackles. They're not looking at corners as well. I mean, honestly,
that's
how
true.
you can take,
if
you can take these two off. Well, let's look at it now. I mean,
right now you've got your pick of it. One of those two is bound to be there, even if
correct. Yeah.
Right. So you got one of the two. So that's some fine thinking there, Scotty, on your big board.
Yeah, I think so. One of them two. That's where I would go at 36. He's very good from Georgia, Lad McConkey. Let's be honest, but twitchy guy, very quick though. 4.39. I mean, that is ridiculous.
He's got crazy feet.
He has.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. He's a very good receiver. He'll do well as a slot guy, but I think he can also run the full route tree. So good pick up that from LA.
That's why I liked him. I think
or San Diego, as I want to call him. But they need to go back to San Diego, man. It's ridiculous. But there you go.
What are you gonna do?
I know but that's just so. That's the one thing I can't understand about this whole process is you can move an entire team to a different city. I mean, imagine if Manchester United decided, "Nah, bollocks to it, we're going to move to Edinburgh."
That's how it goes.
It just doesn't happen.
It happens here.
So Joe Alt, Lad McConkey, Quentin Johnson, Gus Edwards, and Justin Herbert. It's okay. It's okay. Quentin Johnson.
I'm not seeing any wide receivers there. Quentin Johnson had better step up.
Yeah, he had a poor season last year.
Yeah, he did. I freaking drafted him in my keeper fantasy league. I've got him in my dynasty league. So at this point, I'm kind of happy. It looks like they're going to make him their number one. He's going to have to step up.
One of those two cornerbacks are going to be there when we.
So I'm saying, Jesse, definitely. And honestly, if you're looking at it on a big board,
fucking deduction there, buddy. We're on top of shit here.
From big board perspective, from where the talent is, you have to make sure that you get one of these. Someone's trading in. Yeah, there you go. Arizona are in. This is the problem here. Arizona
to the Falcons. I bet Arthur Blank was like, "You better trade the fuck up and get an actual player, not a fucking someone that's going to sit on the bench for 4 fucking years."
So here's a call.
I'm going to be dead before fucking Penix plays.
Is it an edge? Because they need edge, but they also need a corner. So one of the corners is probably gone here, I think.
Did
go running back?
Both Robinsons went.
Both Robinsons went first round. Yeah,
in the first round. Yeah.
Yeah. Chop went to the Rams.
Miami.
No, he didn't. Miami. Chop went to Miami, and who went to Where did he go? The other Robinson, Darius Robinson, went. Did he? Go to the
you have
Bucks?
this thing in front of you, man. It's called the internet. That you can look this shit up.
I can't because I'm running this stream through my phone.
Oh, well,
and then I'm watching the TV, so zero chance of that.
Okay, well, wait till you get to America. You can do all kinds of shit. I got the lights working too. Look, I can even turn them back on and off and shit.
New Tarzan, new Jane. Is that where we're going, John?
Who was it? I thought
you think they're going to get rid of Cousins? I mean, he signed
at least 2 years. They have to pay him. You got to get something out of him. But
yeah,
Jeff Schwartz said today, I'm pretty sure it was Jeff Schwartz, said today that Raheem Morris went for a career covering move here because now he's bought himself at least 4 years, right? At least he's bought himself 4 years, no matter what happens.
No,
you got to figure Cousins will get him close, right? He'll get him into a playoff game or two, and I don't mean in the same season. one per year, you know how that goes.
If the pick is in, are we on the clock? We're on the clock.
Yeah, soon as we're on.
The pick's in.
Yeah.
We're on the clock now. So who are we saying this one is then? Do we think this is a corner?
I'm going to say it is Kool-Aid McKinstry.
I think so too. They're going to like that Alabama connection.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with that too. I mean, we are on the clock. Yep.
Cousins is 4 years, $100 million guaranteed.
That's a lot of dead cap.
Yeah. He's not seeing the field for at least 3 years.
Arthur Blank, look at him. Hey, give me the phone there.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm gonna make sure this is a real football player.
On the other end of the phone here.
Let me make sure you're not fucking this up again.
Look at him. He's all hunched over.
Newton's a great.
Can you hear me there?
Newton's a great shout, Peter Siddon. He is right up there as well as a DT. That's a great shout.
I can't believe that.
Andre Rison.
Scott, you need to learn to watch this thing with some fun in your mind. Did you not see Arthur Blank?
No, I'm behind you. So Arthur Blank's literally just on the screen now.
Oh, it's Andre Rison. That's right. Andre Rison. The fucking criminal Andre Rison.
I am behind here quite a while.
All right.
Away. Probably 15 seconds. Don't tell me.
What?
Rook Aurora.
Aurora.
The Arthur Blank now. Who the hell did you pick there? What the hell? Who was that?
I think is this Luke?
What do you got a stutter?
No,
there?
yo, it's Rook. Luke.
Rook Aurora.
Luke.
That's a hell of a name there, man.
I don't even know who that is.
He's from Clemson, apparently. No, he's not.
Wow, that is. Have you got Brugler's top 100 there, Jesse?
It's on my phone, and but I don't have it. I can't access it.
Right, let me put my camera off for 2 secs while we're still on the clock, so I will see where that one rolls out.
We are on the cock,
as they say.
Dude, you're gonna have to have this conversation with your dad. You really should. Dad, I've got something to tell you.
I'm comfortable in my sexuality. Yeah.
The motorcycle tickles me in ways that you have no idea.
And to be honest with you, John and Jesse, you can love who you want to love, mate. That's fine. I ain't got no problem with that.
Well, I don't know.
If you want to choke on dong on a nightly basis, that's on you. That's cool, you know.
All right, now don't get us in trouble here.
202. Right, let me go back. 202. Defensive tackles.
Coming up, Commanders Pick Live. Well, shit.
What was he? What was he called? Aurora or something?
Yeah,
Aurora.
ORHRORHRO.
202. How many?
That's a mouthful.
Aurora.
Yeah, that's like a Scooby Doo name. Sorry, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah,
That's like Scooby Doo, Rook Aurora.
So he was apparently the fourth. He was apparently the fourth defensive tackle on the big board for Dan Brugler. When you got Johnny Newton from Illinois at 2, Chris Jenkins from Michigan at 3, Byron Murphy 1. He was 4th. Said he should go in.
Newton was
third
still
round.
on the board. It's still
That's
on the
why-
board, I think.
That's what I can't understand. I mean, I'll read his.
The
summary
pick is
here.
in.
Pick is in. Okay.
Senator Hura.
All right, chat. Don't.
Please don't. I'm going to turn
Ruin
the chat
it.
off. Turn
Here
the
it
chat
comes.
off for a sec.
Don't ruin it.
There we go. The chat is off. And if you boys will
We
know
got a
who it is
commercial.
before
Don't
me, 'cause
worry,
I'm still,
we have
I'm
a
still on
commercial.
I'm still on a commercial, so you guys will know who it is.
We have a
I
commercial.
mean, we're on a commercial too. It's just on the tickers.
That's right. Scott's turned his audio off so that he can't hear us, but he can keep talking.
No, I haven't turned the audio off. I
I'm
can
really
still
hoping
hear
it's
No,
one of
we've
these
got a
cornerbacks.
commercial going on here.
you. 30.
Roro.
How weird is that looking at that? And going,
If it's
"You've got to pick in
if it's
4
not on
picks."
my big board, Scott, it's fucking wrong. Okay.
You know, the fun thing is, I was going to mention this earlier.
It's got to be
before-
Cooper DeJean, surely.
We got to talking
Or
about everything else
Kool-Aid.
with these fucking draft grades that they give. Oh, day 1 draft grades.
Yeah.
You want to talk
Dumb as
about
shit.
it? That's just dumb as your fucking mock drafts. All right,
Yeah,
a
it
draft
is.
grade. It's the dumbest goddamn thing. Everybody got an A except the Falcons.
All right, back on air. Look at that.
I'm not back on it. Darryl Green's doing our pick.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just see a picture of the crowd. I
You
mean,
had
I'm on the Doofu site, so who is coming up?
I don't
There's
know. Hey,
Dan
look,
Quinn's talking to somebody.
yeah, he's on the phone.
Hey, baby, you're
right
gonna be- you're
down
gonna be
here at
watching-
downtown Sheridan
Let me-
Hotel in Reston, in the conference
He's
room.
calling-
Are you on there?
He's calling Kool-Aid, saying, "Hey, Kool-Aid, you got that
You
great
just thought
flavor."
that he would have got on the fucking telephone after yesterday and said, "Look, can somebody at least hang our logo on the wall or something?"
Do you know what's going to be really cool here, though, is at least we're going to see Keith.
Maybe.
He'd be
I
on.
mean,
Keith
is
would be
that
on.
such a good thing?
Well,
I think we've had
Yeah.
enough of them.
International television.
to be honest, I saw that pretty cool setup that they got from the Commanders. Shout out to them. They got little 28 jerseys, which was
Yeah,
pretty sweet.
no, that was good.
I like that.
That was good. They're doing shit right.
yeah.
Well, he was a Redskin
He was a Redskin.
his entire career.
Well, the franchise is called Commanders now, so
I know, but it's the
I know what you
franchise
mean.
is still the same thing, right?
same thing.
Come on now, let's see. Who
All
this
right.
is.
Who we got? Who we got?
Come on.
Who is it?
If
Commissioner's
I
coming out.
There he comes.
I can probably hear
Darryl
you
Green.
guys, so I'm gonna just take my earphones out for 2
Oh, you
seconds.
puss.
Oh, I like his hat.
Alright,
That
here we go.
28 hat.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Who we got? Who we got?
Oh, he's taking a picture.
There he is, Darryl Green.
He's taking a selfie like a tourist.
That's Darryl Green.
John, I think we're like exactly the same. I can
Good.
hear your TV through my headphones.
See if he's got a Tootsie Roll in his sock. Hey, there they were. There was Keith.
Watch the back now. Watch the back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got him
there
the
you
true
go.
jersey. Look at that.
There you
That's
go.
Keith.
Oh, I like that, man.
Look at that.
I like the sleeves. There's the Hog Farmers. There's Keith. Yeah.
Keith.
There's everybody. Hey, Tailgate Ted and everybody. Fuck you, Tailgate Ted.
Hey, you should.
I didn't
Teeth,
say that.
Keith looks like he got some teeth whitener.
Yeah. Maybe that was part of it. Well, I'll tell you what. He is having himself a bit of a midlife crisis.
Wow.
We can discuss that. Oh, wow. Darryl Green, he's dropping his clothes on the commissioner.
Mm.
All right. There we
That's
go.
Keith.
Put that jersey on. Now get out there and run a 4-2 through the crowd. Go ahead. Do it.
Look at that. Look at
Okay.
that.
Yeah, go on, get it on.
Get the sleeves, man, with the stripes. Oh. Come on. You should thank them for being such a doormat that led us into the Super Bowl in '91. Yay! Oh, he's on the sideline.
All right. What? What?
Well, there you go. I'll wait till Scott reacts. There's his reaction. He just looked at the camera with the what the fuck look.
What?
Yeah, what was that? That's a bit of a weird pick. That's an
what
unusual
the
move.
fuck?
Yeah, that's an unusual move. Well, what the fuck?
I mean, it's a value pick, but I'm sorry, I'm not.
I don't think we needed him here, did we? I mean, unless they realized last year that these two, maybe Allen's toe is worse than we thought, or maybe they just looked at the two last year and decided they needed some more rotation.
Are we trading Allen?
I guess. Listen. This is the best player available on their board pick.
I can't see
the only-
how that's possible either.
He's very good. He's very good.
But
best.
Everybody had him rated in the first round. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Let's be real about that.
Okay, they're going value.
He's a beast, but we didn't need to beef up the front seven.
Not right now. He would have been there 4 picks later if they really were that happy.
Correct. Well, maybe they're thinking in a couple of picks, is the corner still going to be there? But
I mean, they've only got
tackle.
They got 3 picks to get through those 2 corners, right?
Did they get the wrong tackle?
Jerjon Newton?
No, as in, did they think, we're getting offensive tackle, not defense?
Oh, now look, if Ron was still coaching, that could have been a possibility.
But you see, look at that. It's saying their pieces of the puzzle is on Daron Payne, Allen, Jerjon Newton, Bobby Wagner, Emmanuel Forbes. That's fine, but what's Phil Mathis doing now? What's John Ridgway going to do now? I mean, we had
Phil
that
Mathis
covered.
was a second-round pick himself.
Those were
pick,
rotational players at best.
Yeah, I get that.
This is a best player available pick.
But who is he starting over? He's not starting over Daron Payne.
Maybe they're going to trade one of them. But I don't see where they trade him now. I mean, unless they're going to
why would you have done that?
Grab another 3rd-round pick somehow. But you're not going to dump him.
He's a good. You're right, Peter. He's a good value player, and I understand the value of what he's doing. But Patriots going to do us again on corner.
Jalen Polk.
Oh, wow.
Is that who it is?
That's a little early. Okay.
Polk is early for wide receiver, but very good, long. I think he's quite a big corner, a big wide receiver as well. See, he's still making the pick for me, so I must be about 20 seconds behind you tonight.
Oh, sorry.
But it's okay.
Yeah, I was behind you guys last night. I didn't really care.
Yeah, true. Scouts. Allen has no guaranteed money left on his deal. Watch him get traded. That's going to be pennies on the dime.
Yeah, you're going to be dumping him now.
I mean, are you getting a 2nd for him? Are you getting a 3rd?
Is there any cap consideration for making him a June 1st cut? I wouldn't think so.
No.
No,
because there's no guaranteed money. But
I think there's more value in him staying around than it is anything else.
He is the 2nd biggest contract we have on the books.
Well, Scott G's right.
Scott comes up with the understatement of the day.
But really? 100%.
Way to go, Sherlock.
I'm going to dip.
Can we all agree that there is a need at cornerback?
Well,
Can we all agree that?
Yeah, and wide receiver, and edge.
I didn't like any of the wide receivers right here. I don't like any of the edges right here. But I certainly didn't see defensive tackle.
I didn't either.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they had something go. Maybe they had somebody was telling them something on the side. And honestly, I know it's hard to believe, but they actually might know a little bit more about what they're doing.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty smart.
I'm Scott G's over there. Let me tell you something. I got it. He's right on top of things. Yeah, Dijon and Kool-Aid are still sitting there, Paulie.
Yeah.
I would like to point out once again that our good friend Andy
Burrows,
has not gotten out of bed. He's missing the fun. Oi. Old man needs his sleep, right?
I'm just brushing my teeth. I'll be there in a second.
All right. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to get a beer.
Is anybody else going to watch the roast of Tom Brady?
No.
So Scouse has just said there, boys, that he's happy to just be in the chat and chat with us, which is fine because he's lounging around, and that's totally fair enough, mate. I get it. Yeah, man. That's what you want to
tell us you got your hand on your nuts. That's fine too. Just be honest, Scouse.
Seriously, you can sit around in your drawers. I don't care. Fine with me.
Be honest.
I'm lounging.
So obviously,
I didn't have DT there at all. That's
obviously this was a Quinn pick, and it's a best player available pick. So
I think you're right on best player available. And I tell you what, if there's anybody that's going to say they called it, they're lying.
Yeah, nobody. We did not. That wasn't a need, but
no.
The moves that they made this offseason put them in a position that they were able to.
Going after the Jags
to do that. So I'm thinking 40 has to be an offensive tackle.
Got to be. You mean
honestly, who is
the other? I think it's Patrick Paul.
Only
because
you got Patrick Paul at 40 there.
Yeah, because they've watched him. This is what I'm looking at. Top 30 visits. Who came in? Who didn't come in?
Mm-hmm.
I mean that it's. They've watched him at the Senior Bowl. He's got the connections internally because his brother plays for the team.
Mm-hmm.
Not very well, I might add.
Maybe he can kick his brother in the ass.
All right, so check this out.
Okay.
They got a DT, and maybe they work something out, or they were thinking they could work something out for a trade, a player swap. Like, hey, Chargers, you just got a
Joe.
Oh, dude! Don't.
So, what are you going to do with Rashawn Slater? How about we'll go ahead and give you John Allen and a third-round pick next year, and you just hand over Rashawn Slater.
Or you go, here's 100, and John Allen.
Yeah,
and you give us Slater.
Or 57 even.
Yeah,
it's a thought. I mean, who knows? But
who the fuck knows? I tell you what, I like the sound of that, and I mean, even still,
are you Scouts? You saying that's a bad board for me? You saying my board's bad?
Who said that?
Scouts. Wow.
Scouts calls his mother bad. So
he sits around in his underwear and makes comments, and he won't come on here and defend what he has to say. I see you, Scouts. There it is, Scotty's big board.
Scouts will call his mom a bum.
Oh dear, bless him. My glorious co-host. I love Scouse. He's just Scouse is great. Pick a fight with the most.
I think there's been a couple of times Scouse has wanted to pop me in the nose, and that's all right. I'm fine with it.
That's fine.
That's fine. That's why I keep asking him to come on the show, man. I like the dude.
I love him too. He's funny.
He
is a funny guy.
Here's a little bit of a trick and a secret. When you're a smart ass like
you
me,
defend your words. Come on then, Scouts. Put it in the chat. Who are you picking at the next one?
When you're a smart ass like me, somebody gets mad at you enough to want to hit you in the nose. That means it's good. When somebody says "fuck you, man," I fucking go, "Yes." Why? That's wonderful.
I know you can, bud. Who you picking? Who you picking at 40? Actually, I want to see what the chat say. What's the chat saying at 40? What are they saying? Who are we picking?
Gal says he's taking corner.
Corner.
Yeah, I think so too. If
He's
it's still
probably
McKinstry
fired
and
both
that
of
there,
y'all.
you've got to.
All right, they're going defensive tackle too.
Damn, 3 tackles in a row.
Well, is it Fisk?
Devondre
that's gone?
Sweat.
'Cause- Oh, okay.
Sorry, did I wreck that for you?
Yeah, yeah, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's
So
okay.
now we're still at a situation where one of those corners is going to be available.
Definitely one of those corners available. I think you've. And I mean, well, tackle's going down the board, which means do you have to trade up because it's a long way to wait now. It's a long
What's their next
way
pick
to
after
40?
40?
67.
67.
Yeah,
Not that far.
Yeah, it's a long way to,
That's a full round almost. It's not.
yeah.
It's not even that.
It's a long way to wait to get a tackle.
I think that they, unless they make an offensive tackle here, and even if they do, he can't start. We got to go fucking. We got to call him back, man. That's all there's to it.
Bakhtiari.
No.
If it checks out, if the medical checks out,
You know what?
on a
You know what Bakhtiari would do?
deal.
Here's what you find out with Bakhtiari. Is he come in here for a visit and you feel the turf and you go, oh, this is
57
tough.
Amagaji. That's a great shout. I liked him at Yale. I talked about him a long time ago on this show, if you remember rightly.
Who traded? Somebody traded.
Yeah.
Rams traded.
Okay. This is good because the trades just keep flying all the time. So he's saying Amagaji at 67. I think if you pull up the big board, John, where
But he's not going to
Amagaji?
start.
Was he on there?
I believe you had him down further. Yeah, you did have him as part of one of your beyond what your predictions were.
Yeah, he's there.
And
Look,
he's
the
right
next
there at
one
the top.
down. Yeah, he's
But
next
even
one
still,
down there.
you're not starting him.
No, I don't
So
think you are.
they've already decided at this point that they're going to rely on a June 1st pickup, or they're going to hopefully, he's been gone so long I can't even remember his name right now because I've had enough.
Charles
Heineken.
Leno?
Yeah, you're going to have to call Leno back. I mean,
He's got a knackered hip and he's had hip surgery. You
we're
can't
at the
put
point
Wiley-
right now where we don't have anything else, unless they're Trent Scott.
Could Wiley go swing tackle?
Oh,
And
stop!
then you put.
Stop it.
No, I'm just saying as a swing. If you start in Lucas,
The
He'd
best
be better off as a swinger.
He's better off like swinging. Ugh, thank you.
Oof, dear. Trent Scott, I think, is a left tackle, isn't he? At the moment, the guy we picked up from the Steelers.
He didn't play a single fucking down last year.
Yeah, he did. He had a couple
For us?
of. Yeah, he had a couple of spots.
Yeah, because Leno got hurt, or no, it was when Jen when they lost the baby.
Yeah, that's right.
Came in
Right, Lucas had to go over to right tackle, and Wiley was still out. Right, he did.
All right, here's the Rams selection.
Isaac Bruce.
Right. Don't tell me who it is because we're on the. Are we on the clock now? Yeah, we are.
Yeah. It was Carolina, but they traded to the Rams.
I'm trying to hear the Rams selection here.
Anyone called Scotty is a bum. Okay, cool. Brandon Fisk. Right, I heard that. He was the combine hero. He was unbelievable at the combine. Tested amazingly. He had a 9.99 RAS score, which is ridiculous. So
ran a 4.7.
So did that tight end that we had that fucking from the portal.
From Chile.
Yeah. What was his name? I can't even remember his name right now.
All right, I gotta turn the chat off, guys, because you guys
same.
Keep it away. Or we can just do the.
I've got time for a. Yeah, I've got time for a pee.
That's nice.
Because we're going to be talking about this pick next. All right, quick prediction then. Where are we going?
Cornerback.
I'm going offensive tackle.
Wow, this early. With that corner on the board. Okay.
It's tough.
I think we've got to trade up again.
That's 4 defensive tackles to start this fucking round.
Unreal.
I really want to know.
That was needed though because of Aaron Donald. When you think of it that way.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Although I tell you what, I would have liked to have talked to them and made a trade with. If we're talking about trading, Jonathan Allen.
Live look at Keith.
Fisk and Verse.
We traded.
What?
Traded to Philadelphia.
What the fuck?
Are you joking me?
No. Why would we do that?
The fuck? What, to give them a corner? No.
What do we get?
They took a corner last night. They took a corner last night.
How can you trade with your rivals?
I don't know.
Hang on, what have we?
I wonder if we picked up like a.
Here it is. Well, they're clapping.
The Eagles are always.
We don't have a 4th round pick. I'm wondering if we got a 4th rounder.
We don't have a 4th rounder. That is mental. See, Karen, there's that geezer who's always on here from the Eagles. He looks like an absolute fucking weapon, but yeah, it is what it is.
Geezer. He's a geezer.
What was the compensation? I'm gonna have to look at the chat and see what the compensation was. Well, AP made a move, but why with the Eagles? Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know who it is. Do we know what the compensation is? Can anyone quickly put that in the chat while we wait? Because we are. Where have we gone to here? Oh, we've gone back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've gone back 9 spots.
I don't like it.
No, I don't like that.
I don't like it. We better have picked up something good.
I would think that we could hopefully replace that 4th round pick, but at the same time,
cheers, Peter, appreciate it.
We got a real good chance that those corners are still going to be there.
I've got to say here, right? I know I've only been on this. This is what coming up to my 2nd season on the show, and I did the correspondence bit for a bit. Just want to say, you know what? That was fucking funny. That though, to be fair, going back,
it never worked out. We couldn't get the green thing to work.
It didn't, but it was so funny.
Captain
Gustav's boat and stuff. Yeah, man, that was good. But in all seriousness, the chat here, I mean, why are you guys sitting in here watching us and what we've got to say on here? We're just 3 dudes. We're just 3 dudes.
That's why they're here.
Nothing about football.
We're just like them, wondering what the fuck's going on.
That's the rule of the podcast. You know that, and everyone knows that's the rule.
Look, Scott, I'm going to tell you. This is why. Because this is a fan show. We don't pretend that we're... We don't pretend we're fucking ESPN analysts. Go ahead.
Have you seen what we've got here? So Scott G said we've got 50, 53, and 161 for 40 and 78. Actually, that's not bad.
That's not bad
because that's 2 in 50 there. Mm-hmm. So you've traded up from 78, which means you're probably going to get a tackle there. And we got 161. It's not too bad now looking at that, although it is Philly.
But that's why people listen to us, because we're not anybody to listen to. We're just like y'all. We're like sitting around with your friends, because that's who we are. We're your friends.
Well, damn, Yam, that's fucking morbid.
Yeah. I don't know what Yam had to say.
Cheers, Yam. Thanks for that, man. I'll go and off myself. There's a bridge outside.
Scott says he feels smarter listening to us. And I tell you what, that is part of the role that we play for society.
True. Very true. Very true, Scott. I like that. Mm-hmm. So 2 seconds and a 5th. That's
by the way, Scott. Montana called and they asked
we had to give up a third too.
See if they left their lights on.
To give up a third for a second, though, I don't know who got fleeced there. I don't know. And if you have to, I mean, how many 5th is that now? We got how many 5ths? Or did we even have a 5th round pick? Or was it a 4th we didn't have and we had?
We didn't have a 4th.
Because that was the Sam Howell, wasn't it? I think. Okay, interesting. Right, I'm gonna dip out on here then and go for a Jimmy Riddle. Who are they? I want to find out who they're taking. Actually, no, I'm not waiting for this.
Yeah, I don't think I like that compensation we got.
Do you not? I think I initially looked at it and went, actually, it's not too bad, but it's one more pick. But I think, looking at that, I think going by. All right, Scouse, top man.
Oh, look, Scouse just got out of the shower and he's coming.
I've come to defend. I've come to defend my words.
No, you defend yourself, mate. I like it. It's all good. What do you think? We're just discussing the compensation here. What do you think for that?
What did we get? We got 3 picks, didn't we?
Yeah, so we gave
but we gave up. So we gave up our 3rd round pick. We gave up
pick 40 for
40,
a sixth
78.
round pick.
No. 40, 78, and 152 for 50, 53, and 161.
Doesn't make much sense, to be fair, that one, does it? I'm not a big fan of this.
Yeah, I'm not. I think that third pick should have been a fourth rounder, and then I would have been okay with it. I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, I guess it's the lining up. It works out for them because I guess their board dictates that they didn't want.
Why are we trading with the Eagles? What's that about?
Well, I mean,
you got to trade with who you got to trade
over,
with, mate. You can't.
You should have bet them over, man.
Who are they?
They got Cooper DeJean.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
They went double dip on corner. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Why did we not do that?
I just say we need corners. Look at the receivers on this year.
And now Kool-Aid McKinstry is going to fall straight to New Orleans, who need a corner. So that's that done. I don't know what we're doing. We moved back 10 spots to move up 25 plus an extra pick. Yeah. I'm not certain. And again, I'm not certain on the DT who we took earlier. I don't know what that was about. It wasn't a need. John, I can't hear you.
It wasn't about need for him. It was best player available. Guy's a first round talent. And we mentioned before in the chat about Allen's contract.
Okay.
That is a problem. So, I mean,
Philly takes 2 corners in the first 2 picks of their draft.
Well, they do because they need corner.
And they see the receivers they're taking on.
Now look on the left side of your screen. Look at this fucking guy's hair. What the hell is up with that?
I can't see that yet.
Huh? Well, you'll have to see him. Like, wait till you see him. Oh my God. It's like a Patrick Mahomes mullet with a perm. What the fuck was that? Somebody down there needs to kick him in his ass. I know this is not the analysis that you're looking for, but honestly, all the rest of the talk is nothing but hot air nonsense.
He's got a scarlet mullet. Oh, hang on, New Orleans have traded as well. This is This is a needy team. So, who have they traded
what
with?
What is the Saints going to do? Is Dennis Allen still the coach?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
What the fuck? Why? Why is he still?
He is terrible. He is a terrible coach. Right, I'm going to have to go to the toilet. So, apologies, gents. I will see you in a minute.
I'll alert the media. No, Taysom Hill. Hey, dude, do us all a favor and run through that podium. Come on, show us what you can do.
Taysom Hill.
Oh, yeah. You know, if there's guys in the NFL that I don't like, and I just don't like him. Fucking pick a position and play it. God damn it. I mean, I guess he's all right, but
no, he sucks.
Yeah, fuck him.
Cool up, my guy's gone. What the fuck?
There goes Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Damn.
Sorry.
Get this.
So, what's the best flavor of Kool-Aid anyway? Since
Great.
we're doing some great. All right, that was rather easy. Scout, what about you? Do you even call it Kool-Aid over there?
No.
What do you call it?
But yeah, I'd always say grape for yourselves over there.
Nah, man, I'm with the black cherry.
For some reason. Don't know why that is.
I'm all with the black cherry.
Black cherry, gross.
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 It's like flat Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, gross.
All right, so we're waiting a while now. So we've got 9 picks to go until we get our next shot. There goes both of the cornerbacks that Scott had targeted. Scouts, who are you looking at 50? Who do you think might drop to us? And what position are you looking at?
Well, it's changed everything up now, hasn't it? Really, I mean, we were going to be doing 14 in the 60s, so that's changed a lot. Still same positions though. We still got to look at the same guys. So, I mean, to be fair, what Uber really like is Mike Sinistrill, corner, where you can get him probably at around pick 100 or in the 90s. You could probably get him.
Okay.
I think I'd really like to have him if we can get him. But I mean, I'd have to look at the board, man, before I can give you a proper one for the 50s.
What about Jatavian Sanders?
Yeah, I like him. I like it. We need a tight end.
Would we go to? I mean, would we be upset going tight end in the either 50-53? One of those. If that guy's still sitting there. I mean,
I think it might be a little bit rich.
I mean, he's the second best tight end in this draft.
I was looking in the third round for a tight end.
I mean, I'd like Kate Stover as well, but he's probably going to be fourth rounder unless we pick.
You're looking at Theo Johnson. You're looking at Ben Sinnott. There's this one. Was it Eric All that could be a fifth, sixth rounder? I think he got injured last year.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the Texans. Texans. They didn't have a first round selection, did they?
I did. No, they traded it away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kamari Lassiter.
Back.
Wow.
Nothing but defense so far here in the second round.
Donnie Mitchell still available, is he? Donnie Mitchell. His name is.
Yeah, Donnie Mitchell. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still there.
Am I wrong in saying that?
What?
Nothing but defense so far in the second round.
No, Ladd McConkey.
Ladd McConkey. That's right.
Yeah. Interesting. I'll be right back, boys. I gotta drain the main vein.
Well, I mean, that's some high quality analysis. I'll tell you what. The way I look at this, Scouts, I know I seem to poo-poo all over this shit because I do. I always say when everybody says, "Oh, what do you think about the draft?" I don't know. Talk to me in 3 years. Let's look at 3 years from now. All right, because in 2020 we all thought our draft. Hey, wow, look at our draft, and they're all fucking gone. They're all gone, right? So there's so many intangibles, right? That this entire time of the year for me is just it's an exercise in eye rolling. Oh, another big time comp that you've got for this guy that we haven't seen play it down in the NFL yet. Another can't miss fucking generational talent. Although I gotta say, I didn't hear that term this year on any of them, generational talent. So it's
really. I would have heard. Surely you would have heard Williams have that at some point.
Did you? Was anybody given? I didn't hear that on Caleb Williams.
No, I didn't hear it on the TV. I mean, but I'm sure some people have said it.
I don't know. You got
not the NFL.
You got Lamar Jackson sitting there playing right now. You're not going to tell me no, he's not a generational guy. So yeah, they kind of left off that cliche, but all of this is guesswork, right? All of it's guesswork,
man.
And the thing is, I always say every year that I just want to see. How did we do 3 years ago? And I mean, it's easy to look at ourselves, but I would like to look at all these pundits, all of these prognosticators, and what they said 3 years ago, and see how they stood up.
Who did I miss? Was it Cam Kitchens?
He didn't miss anything.
No, he did miss. He missed like 2 picks.
I don't know. I'm on a commercial here.
Oh, okay.
He missed.
Kamari Lassiter, wasn't it? Was one of them?
No. Yeah. No. Lassiter and Kool-Aid.
He's very good.
And
Kool-Aid went as well. Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And, Scouts and I were having a nice conversation.
Yeah, I did hear you say you liked Sinstrel. You've been high on him for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. Very good cornerback.
I think if you get him at the end of the third, I think that'd be quite nice. Have we still got our 100th pick?
Yes.
Have we still got that? Yeah. So, I mean, I'd probably look at him around then. He might go a touch earlier though, but
Scott, you were gone for a while.
Yeah, I know. I can't pass wind on the stream. I'm not having a poo. Jason Newton. I mean, John
pass
Allen.
Win. I cannot pass win.
Oh, I bet he could.
You're not pass go.
Tug my finger, son.
All right. Where's Burroughs at?
Burroughs is asleep. He's missing all this excitement right here. The defensive tackle's a surprise. It really, honestly, it all depends. We better hit a home run, in my opinion, on these 50 and 53 because we've got. I think that was the selling point is that they're so close together, not terribly far back in the draft. I mean, they're not dropping down 20 spaces; they're dropping down 10 spots, and they get 2 picks right away. So,
do you think then that? Do you genuinely think here then that they are going to move on from John Allen? that we are probably looking to
Now
package
we've
into a
got
team
this
who
guy.
needs.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think the writing's on the wall. Yeah.
No, I think the only way that happens is if we trade him for an offensive tackle.
That's what I'm saying. Are we going to trade him for an offensive tackle?
Honestly, for the life of me, they
He's
just
definitely part of some sort of compensatory package for sure.
Yeah, I mean
maybe some picks now, picks next year, and him.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
You
I mean,
know,
if we said, "Hey, here's 100," and you give us an offensive tackle, we give you John Allen and something back, then maybe that's
as
where
you
we
mentioned
go.
before, for Sean Slater, be a nice one.
Yeah, that like I think we would have to give up a little bit more than just John Allen for Slater.
Yeah, you need some picks as well.
What about
that would be ideal. That'd be an ideal situation right there.
Who's at Minnesota? Is it? We could have had him as well. No, yeah, he was.
Take a look at the other teams that got offensive tackles, and there's a bunch of them in the first round, and see who they're
spare left guard, spare left
replacing, and then
you
got agree with them, mate.
Adonai Mitchell is a great shout. I mean, honestly, if we go Edrin Cooper here at linebacker, I will blow my fucking top. Because
speaking of linebacker in the 50s, that'd be nice. Peyton Wilson be really nice.
Live from the draft, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
he's awake.
He's here, live from the draft. He's great, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I want one of those hats.
Yeah, I want one of those hats too. We got to go through all of his direction here.
Okay.
Max Melton just gone off the board.
Max Melton. No, that's not the right way. Hang on. I got to get him over here. Let's get him up there. There he is.
There he is.
All right, so now we know what it looks like when Keith is at the urinal. Hi, Keith. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, he's gone.
There he went. All right, so that was just a quick check-in right there to let us know that Max Melton just got picked. That's pretty cool.
Max Melton's a good player, but I had him as the third rounder. So
you're on your board. Your poor board.
If you go back to my board there, John, I don't know if you.
Your poor board, is that what he called it?
Poor board, yeah. Poor board.
Poor board. Poor board.
That wasn't my whole board.
I got a horror board too.
Did I put Max Melton on there?
There he is.
Yes,
right
cornerback Max Melton at the bottom there.
Mm-hmm. So Saintsville is left. Peyton Wilson's left. Fisk is gone. Smith
Kamari
is still available.
Is he gone?
But I don't want to talk about Mason Smith anymore. Jalix Hunt's still there.
Is Isaac gone?
Isaac's not gone. Neither's Nealand. Nealand's still there as well.
All of those players up until Coleman. Okay, so you're and I'm
Tavion.
Kieran, yeah, the tackle.
Amagaji.
Thank you. Yeah. He's still there, and the only one up at the top there that you're missing is Coleman. But Rosengarten, he's still there.
Paul's still there.
Yeah. All right, well, back. Let's see here. Let's get rid of Scott's big board and bring in.
Wait. Oh, we're getting it live. Jackson Powers Johnson.
There you go. Hold on. Getting the scoops here. You're doing fine, Keith. We're breaking news here. This is Keith keeps giving us the urinal cake view.
Keith's internet's terrible.
Well, to be fair, there's 250,000 people.
Yeah, 100,000 people there trying to watch Pornhub while they're waiting on their pick. That's Jim
down there at the moment.
Pete, that is an absolute steal. Best centre in the draft.
Look, man, Jim Plunkett looks good for his age.
John, mute him.
Mute him. I guess so. Hang on a second. Can I? Yeah, I guess I can. No, I can't. I can boot him. Well, hang on a minute. I don't know that I can mute him. Can you mute him?
Yeah, I can mute him. Hold on a second.
All right, he's muted.
But yeah, this is Jackson Powers Johnson. That is an absolute worldly pickup for the Raiders there. That is a steal and a half.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best center in the entire draft.
Do they not have a center themselves?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they did, but he is the starting center in this league by a long shot. He's so good. He's so good.
I don't know if I can read him or not.
328 and 6'4". Wow.
All right, so Keith, give us the finger when you're ready to go. See how he sounds?
He's on mute.
Oh, he muted himself. Okay. He's lost his internet. This Detroit internet, it's not very good. All right, so the Raiders' war room actually looks worse than ours. The Raiders' war room does just look like an office.
It just
looks like somebody's office.
Looks like an Indian call center.
Look, these picks are flying off the board now, so
Hello, sir.
we got 5 more picks to us.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Wooden ladders. Wooden ladders.
Tell you what, you got an actual look at what those Wisconsin women look like before they put on the 300 pounds. I know, and everybody in Wisconsin is going to yell at me, but hey, show me otherwise. And I mean that. Send pics to Scott.
You have a problem with your internet service provider?
My name is Jimmy. No, it's not.
I must get about 40 calls a week.
Oh, wait, here we go again. We're going to try again. Here he is again.
Hey. All right, Keith.
It comes on long enough to be able to let us hear a bit.
There we go. You can't do it. You can't hear us. There's settings. There's settings on. Fucking text him. He can change his settings. Somebody text him.
Edrin Cooper.
Is that who it is? Edrin Cooper's gone.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's a
Edrin
great
Cooper's
pickup
gone.
for them.
Peyton Wilson's still there.
Peyton Wilson is still there.
Yeah.
Now, I would definitely, we did not pick up the 5th-year option for Jamin Davis. So,
makes
all right. Keith is ready to go. He can hear us now.
He's taking a linebacker this early.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
Hey, Keith.
Our urinal cake correspondent, Keith Gray's here.
That's right. We're going to see about taking you to men's rooms around the country. Go ahead, Keith.
Yes, hello. Reporting on the scene here live at the 2024 NFL Draft here in Detroit, Michigan. The Washington Commanders selected. I have no the fuck idea who that was.
But you got a cool hat, though.
Yeah.
I do got a cool hat. And let me tell you, I don't give a fuck who this team drafts in their next pick because I got to hug and kiss Darryl Green, and I even licked his earlobe. And you know what?
Oh.
I don't care. I don't
Did
care.
you at least?
You know why? Because he's a Super Bowl champion, baby. And you know what that means, fellas? That means I'm a Super Bowl champion. Because
you're at least a horrible Super Bowl champion.
You kissed his ring, Keith.
Did you at least have a Tic Tac beforehand?
Not tonight, no. No,
you kissed his ring.
Oh.
No, listen. All jokes aside, I had probably one of the best moments of my life besides last night with sending the heart, love to my kid. But Darryl Green, 100%. When I saw him at the luncheon 2 years ago, it didn't look like he was excited to be around anyone, to be honest. It seemed like he was just good with living his life and nothing related to football. Tonight, sorry, I'm falling all over the place, and I'm not even drunk. Tonight, he genuinely looked happy. He was so thrilled to see the fans out here. And
he kept pointing at you guys.
Huh?
Yeah.
He kept pointing
to y'all when
he kept pointing to you on the stage.
Yeah, and that was the thing. We were holding up our towels. We put the hats on. We were chanting 28, and he just genuinely looked happy. And then when he came down here after the pick, if you guys check out Twitter, I got up close and personal, was able to record the interview that they did with him, and was just able to give him some love. And as an old head football fan, that was a dream come true for me. I didn't get that experience from him 2 years ago. he looked like he wanted to be unbothered, and I respected that. But tonight, he looked like he wanted to be around us. He looked like he wanted to have fun, and he just wanted to be around and be recognized for the great career he had. And we were able to show him that.
Do you think he got an erection?
When I licked his earlobe, quite possibly.
What's up, Chris?
It looks like someone else is about to lick your earlobe.
Oh my God.
Are you having a good time? Is the experience? Did it get better from last night? I know it was a little bit rough yesterday. You said.
So I'll tell you this, Jesse. Good question. I didn't have a horrible experience. Once I was sitting down and then standing up watching the draft, it just wasn't great getting here. But tonight, I have to tell you, not just the Darryl Green, but just the vibe, everything. Yes. This night was way better than last night.
Nice. Cool. Well, we're glad that you're having a good time.
Was that the teenagers that chased you around? Did I hear? Did I hear the teenagers screaming?
Let's say hello to Rally Plastic.
Is that is it,
I don't know. They did a performance earlier today, probably before the draft aired on TV.
Yeah.
Who did?
That was probably the cheerleaders.
Oh.
It's the command squad or whatever they're called. Yeah.
Oh, the cheerleader. Oh, the dance squad. Did you stand up for our fat guy friend and tell him we want him back in the dance squad?
Who is that?
Rerun.
It's some group here in Detroit that nothing that we would know about.
Gotcha.
Look
so
at
running back just went off the board. Brooks just went off the board, and now it is the New York Giants, the stinking New York Giants' turn.
Hey, look, I've been working on an impression. Here, hang on a second.
There's tailgate, Ted.
Ready? I've been working on an impression. Let me show you, and it is my impression of Daniel Jones. Let me see. How do I do this? Ready? There you go. God dang, Paul. I'm glad you didn't draft the quarterback yesterday.
And I'd like to report that they should probably never put me in front of a camera because I make some ugly fucking faces.
Oh, you do. And I'm just waiting for someone to draw cock and balls over your face because your mouth is wide open.
To do that. Yeah,
Gawking.
There was one where I was like,
well,
then there was another one where I was like,
that's what I said to my mom. I said, Mom, there's my friend. Oh, there's my friend too.
There's Hog Farmer Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
Did he get to the toilet?
Oh, hey, man. Hey.
What's going on?
That's KJ.
There you go. I'll tell you what. There's no other podcast that gets this kind of access.
No. Has the Giants picked yet, Keith? Or are they waiting on somebody else?
They have picked. The pick is in. I'll tell you. Hold on.
All right, yeah. We want a good laugh. Oh, it says they're still on the clock.
Oh. No, the Bengals are on the clock there, John.
Oh, well, why is it Giants colors? Oh, I see it's Cincinnati Bengals, but it's Giants colors. Okay.
It says the pick is in. There you go.
I think it's Tyler Nubin, safety.
Is it Tyler Nubin? Wow, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
How do we know that it's Tyler Nubin? They haven't even announced it yet.
I know me.
Because Scouts is on Twitter.
Look, Keith is going to get himself in trouble with the NFL. They're going to come out there and say, "You're broadcasting this."
I'm watching it live on YouTube at the same time as watching this.
My YouTube is showing me a field full of goddamn lightning bugs.
Have you noticed, though, that all the things in our division are taking secondary? We ain't taking shit. Yeah?
Hey, pluck that dude in the head. Pluck that dude in the head.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Hey, Raleigh, Captain.
Dallas.
What's up, Joe?
Joe.
Here we go.
Oh, it's Tiki Barber. They chose
Tiki Barber. Nice.
Watch, he's gonna fumble the card.
Oh, fuck them Giants.
Tiki Barber's a prick.
Barber's gonna stand up.
Wasn't he a beast though? Wasn't he? He was a good running back, wasn't he?
He was unbelievable. Great player.
Yeah, after he fixed his fumble problem.
Tyler
Nubin.
The New York Giants select Tyler Nubin.
Good pick. Good pick.
Are we ahead of TV?
Yeah.
What's that?
No, you are TV. Fuck him. You are an international superstar. That's right. Fuck him.
Speaking of that, we have the International Fan of the Year. I'll show you.
Oh, yes. And she can talk to some other international.
Is it Joe Hall?
Yeah.
Hey, Joe Hall.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are we? We should be there.
Where were we in that conversation?
A bunch of ugly British. Well, actually, Scotty's cute. You Scouts, on the other hand.
Hey, I've seen your faces, bro, live on TV. So come on,
Scouts. I've seen you with a shirt off.
Hey, that's must see TV, that bro. That's what that is.
Can we get this up there on him? Oh, cool. All right. Well, we can put this on there, so we at least know who's talking.
Tyler Nubin's a good pick there. For the
That wasn't a
Giants,
good pick. Fuck the Giants, though.
Fuck them. I don't like the Giants, and fuck them. I can't stand the Giants. They're my least favorite team of all.
Keith, where are we going?
This prick up in the front left. Look at this guy. Who's this?
It does look like a fucking walking penis. He looks like.
Let me fix my jacket here.
Where is he at? I think it was his twin right there.
Yes, Deluxe, you did. I could hear him on the TV.
So we got a camera guy.
Oh, dude, there's furries there.
So the Jags.
Look at her.
Are
Jesus.
picking now.
Oh, the Jags are picking Carol. Do you watch Keith?
Mason
Smith.
There's another guy. That's two last names. You can't trust that.
Defensive tackle.
Mason ain't a last name, is it?
I honestly
All
don't
right.
know who Mason Smith is.
All right, guys. Look, I gotta get going. My phone's.
No worries, boys.
All right. Well, that's the excuse everybody uses, but we'll see you later.
Yeah, that's Keith's time to pass out.
That's right. Go have a nap. Oh, we're picking in 2 picks. See you later.
Hey, I love you guys.
I love you too.
I'll talk to
Be
you
safe.
soon.
Don't do anything that we wouldn't do.
That leaves open a lot of things. Jesse was been talking all week about the beautiful British guy that we had on the show last week. So
I got biscuits and porn. Oh, Keith didn't see my shirt.
no, he didn't see your shirt.
All right, we're not going to stay running live into the third round, are we?
I don't think
No,
so.
no.
I think after our
I'm gonna
2
watch
picks.
Yeah, I watch these 2 picks and then I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But this guy's not only got 2 last names, but his first name has 2 A's in it. You can't trust anybody with 2 A's.
Mason.
Aaron Rodgers is a fucking lunatic. You gonna listen to him? I'd like him to throw the football for us, but he's a lunatic. Oh wait, Keith is back. What's he doing?
306 pounds. Yeah, he is big.
Well, that's why he needs 2 A's.
All right. Oh, Cincinnati's already
Fucking
How many is that in stone?
I don't know.
21.5 stone. Mason Smith Scouse.
okay.
And 6'5".
Stone?
6'5".
Yeah.
All right, let's talk in real English here.
That is real English. It's just from about 1,000 years ago.
306 pounds is what it was, Jesse. We don't do pounds.
What's that, 135 kilos, something like that?
141. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. That is a big
Liter,
boy.
how many liters of petrol does he weigh?
Well, what is it? 6 liters per gallon, isn't it? Or is it?
Oh, look, Joe Burrow's going to
Oh,
make
Jesse, man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, well, he's
Alexa,
called shit.
how many liters
Come back.
of petrol in a gallon?
4 liters, I think.
What the hell's he doing now? Did he take us to the men's room?
It's nearly 4 liters of 4 liters to a gallon.
All right, gentlemen.
We're on the clock.
Yeah, we're on the clock.
All right. We're going to break
It's
the
going
pick for us
live.
right here.
So I'm gonna turn the camera back to the screen. I'm gonna multitask here. I'm gonna turn the
Here we
camera
go.
to the screen, but then I'm gonna look at the cameras because I'm a badass.
All right. And at the same time, he's going to be able to ask somebody who the
You
fuck
should
it is.
put your phone to the camera so we can all be on national TV.
On national
too.
TV, that
There
would
you
be
go.
cool.
There you go. The Bleeding Burgundy podcast.
They told us they wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
What? It's not like they even know who we are.
Oh, the pick is
pick
in.
is in.
It's in. Oh,
Can
okay.
you guys
Where are we
see
going,
it?
gents? Where are we going? Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can see
Good.
it, Keith. We can see it.
Mm-hmm. I still
I
have
think
Chad
we're going-
Jansen up on mine. Oh.
Are we going
We're
edge?
going. We got either wide receiver.
Tackle. Adonai Mitchell. Mitchell. Adonai Mitchell.
Pick is
Or
in. Pick is in. Come on, baby. Come on.
Tell him you're a fucking hog farmer and you're going to do it.
Chris Jenkins. Another DT gone there. Wow.
Yeah.
I can see a tackle here. Tackle or corner.
Yeah, tackle or wide
Who
receiver.
are we? It doesn't show us. Who are?
Corner.
Pull her
There we go.
ponytail.
There we
Pull
go.
that woman's ponytail.
Over Eagle. We got trouble. Yeah.
Oh, who is it? Sandstrom.
Okay. Oh, we got a cornerback. Yes.
Little bit early, but yeah, man, I like that one. I like that.
There we go. All right. All right.
Yes.
It's broken here on the Bleeding Burgundy podcast.
Mike Sinstrom.
Mike Sinistro, man. Yep. One
Yeah.
of my boys. Yeah, I'm happy with that one.
I'm content with that.
Peters is back in the good books.
Guys,
Back in the good book.
guys,
Great pick.
guys, I'm still reporting live from the 2024 NFL Draft in Detroit, Michigan. The Washington Commanders selected. I have no the fuck idea. I just tuned in the camera. And you guys will just have to let me know later. I'm trying to be a good fan here, guys.
You're being great. You're doing great.
Good pick.
Thank
It's
you.
a good pick, Keith. It's a very good pick.
It's a very good pick.
Yeah. It's slot corner. We needed one. We needed a slot cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
He's a
good.
big hitter too. Big hitter.
And he can play defensive tackle in a pinch.
So what's the word, fellas? We got one more pick.
We got to go tackle. We got to go tackle here.
We're going punter.
For what? We got one more pick though, right? So now
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
the second round. Yeah, yeah.
pick.
We got pick 50, 53
it's the last pick, right?
in the second
well,
round. Yes.
In the second round, Jeff.
It was dead, man.
Holy
third
shit! We're still in the second round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, bro! What?
The travesty you're there, but you're not enjoying it.
I thought this was third round, dude. I'm ready to go home and go to sleep,
No.
That's why you got to wear your sports diaper.
bro. I'm definitely falling asleep tonight.
You fell asleep last night.
For like 2 minutes, they caught me in a bad moment.
Well, yeah, you look comfortable.
Scouse, you should reply to Yam on the chat there, mate.
All right, fellas. Well,
That's a great sign.
I'm gonna get going. I'm glad my phone didn't die. And
All right.
I just want to let everybody know that I'm
What,
recording live from the 2024 NFL Draft in Detroit, Michigan. The Washington Commanders and us fans We're out of here.
Say the name of the podcast.
I love you. Bleeding Burgundy podcast.
There you go.
All right.
That's
Bye.
right there.
Later.
See you later. Now, how come none of you guys do that for us, huh? God damn it. Oh, hey, Scouts, what you doing?
Yeah, you go to your football pitches and represent the podcast.
That's right. That's right.
What are you saying there to me, Scott?
Get up there in the
I was
fucking...
saying, Jan was saying it was a bit of an odd pick. He said, don't get me wrong, I like the kid too. He's just an odd pick.
I don't think it's an odd pick
It's
at
a
all.
great pick. I think it's a great pick.
Great pick. It's a touch early. I mean, being honest, but in draft, when all the mocks have been about in the 80s up to 100, that's when he's been kind of going. But things,
the mocks don't mean shit.
I'm happy with this.
It's what's on your. It's what's on your board, isn't it? At the time.
Yeah.
And
so where are we going at 53?
And are we worried that other teams are going to jump us?
Maybe you didn't like those corners, or maybe you just wanted a natural slot corner rather than a boundary corner.
Maybe they had what's his name? The defensive tackle rated like top 20 or something like that on their big board.
Possibly.
You know? And there, he's there at 36, and like we can't let him by.
We've got to go tackle, man. We've got to go tackle.
I think they will. I think that the guys we were mentioning,
the edges are still there.
I think Amagadji and Patrick Paul, man, they're going to be the.
Could they be there? Could they slip to the third round? I know that they're talking Amagaji going to being a third round pick, and so is Rosengarten a third round pick. So
yeah, them two are. But do you get aggressive? I mean, Paul might not reach the third round, but at the same time, what about the edge rushes? There's still two premier edge rushes on this board.
Mm-hmm. Who are they? Who the two?
Well, you've got Nealon still there, and you've still got Adonai Mitchell. Not Adonai Mitchell. What's he called? The one from Penn State. Oh Christ.
Adiza Isaac.
Adiza Isaac, that's who it is. Yeah, we picked him in our mock draft, Jesse, didn't we?
Yeah.
Very good edge rusher again.
Love this from what Scott says here. Scott G. Nick Saban in the drill. This guy may be pound for pound the best football player in this draft. Yeah, man, I'm a big fan of this dude, man. I think. No, he's a touch slow in the hips when he's got a twin, but he's got pure speed, straight line speed. Yeah, this guy's legit.
Your bro loves wide receiver, man. No matter what, I get it. But fucking hell,
Ian, anything else you can talk about, bro?
This is not the time for wide receiver, brother. And I posted your hat this morning, by the way, as well. So, but yeah, man, this is not the time for wide receiver. We have to get some sort of tackle.
You got to protect the merchandise now, and the merchandise is QB, and that's going to be JD. So we got to be sorting that out. So we can't afford to.
I still see possibly Peyton Wilson.
Oh, again, another great player. Would I be upset about having him? No, but again, then you think shit.
Well, look at
his life. You know what I mean?
Look at that there. I mean, Colson, honestly, from Michigan again he is probably in my opinion, the best linebacker in this entire draft. He is so good. No, I think Colton from Michigan is very, very good. But I don't know. Do we go receiver? We might need to go receiver. Always the time for receiver. I get that. Get a tackle on post-draft cuts. Wow.
Whoa.
Can't bank on that.
Dude, we just picked the second pick in the draft as a quarterback. We better figure out something to protect him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Indianapolis on the we're on the clock. We're on the clock again, boys. Ooh, here we go. Colson. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Colson is from Michigan's a very good linebacker, but is it a
I'd take Peyton Wilson over Colson though.
Right, okay.
I would.
Okay.
Wilson's a beast. He's just injury prone. That's the problem with Wilson.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
What's up, Ian? We're gonna have you on a show one of these times.
Oh, you don't want that. You don't want
that.
Scott's like, fuck my brother. You don't want my brother. Taking up my
airtime. Scott's the whole reason you're a Redskins fan is because of him. It's all your fault, Ian. It's all your
exactly.
fault.
20 years of pain because of him. So.
No, this is a big.
Look
this
at
is
the
a big boy.
Steelers. The Steelers draft room is about as shitty as our draft room, so I don't feel so bad.
Yeah,
we
but
are on the clock, Pete.
And Pittsburgh. And I swear to God, it's always been this case. The Colts have the ugliest fucking cheerleaders I've ever seen. I'm sorry. Yell at me, say all the things you want to say, but you people that live in Indianapolis,
you gotta ask Tim. Tim's from Indy, so
you know Tim. He can't say anything bad about anything for God's sakes. You know he could run across an amputee woman that's got her lips stuck up on the side of her head like this from some bad surgery and say, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Your heart like a rose." But let me roll you over and put this pillow on your head.
That's a different thing. The team who rose. Don't Google that. It's not safe for work.
I'm not going to Google anything. British lads.
Well,
that's right. I just insulted all the women in Indianapolis. What are you going to do? Tell you what. Here's what you do. You buy some big shavers.
The Dallas Cowboys I haven't seen them pick at all.
They're two after us.
Oh, okay.
Not tonight. They took Tyler Guyton last night.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Excuse me talking about my mouth full. All right, funniest looking guy in the Colts draft room. Oh, there he was. Back left. Back row. Oh, and look at this old lady with the blue glasses here.
She's like, what the fuck am I even here for?
I'm sorry, but y'all see how I watch television? I don't know. You can talk to me all day long about how you think these picks are going to do.
The lady with the blue glasses, where's she?
Oh, she was in the crowd there with the Colts face. But you know, y'all are talking. Let me tell you how the future's going to go. Fuck that. Look at this funny looking lady with the blue glasses on.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Why do people wear them chains as well? This looks fucking stupid.
Well, because you know that's how people are. They want to.
I don't like them chains. I think they just look daft.
Seen the guy with the grills? See the big.
The grill.
I mean, grilled yesterday.
I know.
Tackle. I was like, what is that about? It's like, bloody hell, fella.
Must have cost like 15. Must have cost like
150
grand.
Probably. Yeah,
I'm saying, yeah. Grills.
Yeah.
It's just something for Aqib Talib to snatch. Which, by the way, I still think was great.
That was a cool fight. That, to be
fucking
fair.
love Aqib Talib.
All right, shut up and bank the pick.
Colts.
He's trying to pick up one of them cheerleaders.
Oh man.
Who's he gone? Who's gone?
Donnie Mitchell. Wide receiver, Texas. I kind of wanted him.
Who did they pick first? Who did they pick first round?
I mean, is he a big receiver?
Mitchell? No, he's a
fast 6'2" or 205. Yeah. He has some injury issues.
He doesn't look too happy about it.
But he is he's definitely a good receiver.
Bad times.
I liked their passing game last year.
6'2.5", 205. He ran a 4.34. Wow, that is
that's quick.
Yeah, but you know nobody runs.
Guy's 6'2".
The only thing about the speed is great, but when the only people that run that far untouched are on kickoff coverage.
Do you know I'm going to put one out here as a wild card? Do we take Jatavion Sanders or here?
Mm-mm. No, I think it's too early for
a tight end.
Tight end. That's just too early.
I think we've got to take a tackle. Love you, brother. See you in a bit.
When's our next pick after this one?
What should be a fucking running back?
67, I think.
We still got 67.
What did we lose?
67. We lost 78.
Well, okay,
yeah,
so
we lost
7. So 67. That's where you probably look at your tight end.
Yeah, maybe.
I look at my tight end every day in the mirror.
Well, you know, you have one on the floor. All right, so let's look at the big board. I'm still enjoying my Heineken.
That's a great choice. Cheetos crunchy. Yeah,
the Cheetos crunchy for sure. So Scouts, you're on board with the crunchy Cheetos and not the.
I like the crunchy.
It's got to be the crunchy ones. Oh yeah, decent.
Yeah, the crunchy ones are good because you know the other ones they kind of develop this gigantic thing in the top of your mouth.
Stick to your roof, don't they? Like
yeah, they do.
Well, then look like Scotty after
it is in.
Picks in.
I turned off the comments so no one ruins it for us.
I've got of course, I have a fucking commercial for the Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
Yes, fuck them.
I've got a commercial.
I got a dog commercial.
Why does that happen every single goddamn pick that we do over like the last 10, 15 years of the draft? Every single one's the same.
Are you watching NFL Network, John?
Yeah, I'm watching NFL Network.
Every time.
I got a dog commercial, the farmer's dog.
Yeah, I got a dog commercial. Yeah, I got farmers. Yeah.
No, I'm watching it on YouTube TV, so I don't know what I have Splenda.
Oh, nice.
It's
got to the stage of the night United States discussing commercials. Service.
Let's get Keith back on here.
Jordan Travis is still out there, mate.
Another
I
quarterback.
like him. I'd love to get him in the fifth or sixth round quarterback. Jordan Travis.
Nah, we got Marcus Mariota.
Oh, right, man.
And we've got
Driscoll.
Driscoll.
And Drake Driscoll.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Fucking fantastic.
We've got Driscoll.
Who?
We got from State Farm.
Jake Gone, you mean? Well gone.
I'd rather have From than fucking Driscoll.
Both dog shit.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I liked Jake Fromm when he was at Georgia. That dude could play. And as a matter of fact, I was thinking,
Jake Fromm did very well in preseason last year. Remember, he was really good.
Well, preseason, yeah. I don't think he's terrible. I said earlier.
Did you see him play in New York? He was fucking awful.
He's got Marcus Mariota or him.
I'll take Marcus Mariota 1,000 times out of 1,000 over.
Once again,
any of our backup
do you like your shit with peanuts or not?
Yeah. Crunchy or not, yeah.
Mariota looks like a peanut, so I'll take it.
Fuck is this? Oh, I can't.
Don't.
No, I don't know who it is. We've got to get a tackle. Got to get a tackle here, surely.
I don't know, but
Unless
they
we
just
are
said
doing
Commanders
something.
pick live, and a guy walked on my screen in a walker, and I'm thinking, no, Bruce Allen's gone.
Oh, I thought it was Leno.
No.
Anybody else?
They're gonna pick a guy on a walker.
Fired. Shots fired.
All right, come on. Fucking WhatsApp stop. I don't know who's fucking keeps texting, but y'all stop that shit.
So you got to turn your phone over. Can't see shit, man.
Wow, but I'm watching the draft on my phone, man.
Oh, right.
No, I'm
God, fucking my mouth tastes like a cat shit in it.
Well, I got to tell you, you're hanging out in a Airbnb with a bunch of bikers. You got drunk last night, fell asleep with your mouth open. I don't know if I would say it's cat shit, but
salty.
A little salty, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit crunchy.
Yeah.
Crunchy.
A bit peanuts. A bit peanut.
Crunchy.
The sweet corn never lies, Scouse. The sweet corn never lies. Oh shit! Come on now.
Is the sweet corn? I don't know, man.
We're on live.
On.
What are we doing?
Television commercials and shit. Let's go. Yes, we know. Pick is in. It says so. Get the fuck out there and say so.
Thought Darryl Green was fast. Come on, get yourself out there again.
He is out there, I think. It is Darryl Green again, isn't it?
Is he?
I don't see him.
No, they did. They used
ex-Eagles guy won it as well.
Troy Vincent.
He's doing quite a few.
He's a big wig with the
he's the player association head.
All right, here comes Darryl Green again in the jersey that he wore when he played in the Super Bowl.
There we go.
Come on, Dazza.
There we go. Who we got?
I can't see who it is. I'm about 10 seconds behind you.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me somebody good.
Malachi Corley.
Who? What?
That's who I could want. Oh. Malachi Corley. Wide receiver.
Oh, shit.
What? Okay.
I'm trying to process this.
Hang on.
All right.
I don't even know who it is.
You haven't heard it yet? All right.
I don't know who it is.
All right.
It's got. Oh, it's terrible. It's awful. It's the worst.
I'm okay with it.
I love it.
Oh shit! Okay, Ben Sinnott. Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
That catches up.
Okay. All right.
That's another one of your draft selection scouts.
I know my shit, bro.
All right. All right.
Country or not.
All right.
He's a blocking tight end, though.
All right, well then name that cracker.
Fuck, man.
Ooh, that
Ritz. That one. That looks like a Ritz for me.
Was it a Ritz?
Ooh, he's a hockey player. He just knocked that motherfucker out.
I saw that.
He's a blocker. He's a blocking tight end.
Well,
he's a pass
you only
catcher.
highlight.
He's more than just a blocking tight end. No, he can catch the ball.
He can catch the ball. I get that, but he's got good hands. So the scouts, this is your guy who you can put on the field, and you don't know where you're going to go. Because at the moment, obviously, you
can do both. So you don't. You're not showing your hand to the defense.
Sorry, my love. I'll calm down. Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, again, a little early, but again, the guy's
that's bullshit.
So
look at that. They've got Austin Eckler in there. They failed to put in B-Rob. They failed to put in Zach Ertz.
Because they're just looking at names that people understand with free agents. This is the biggest bullshit thing that they have going. They don't care. It's like I always said to you guys. They don't read anything about the team until it's about time that they go on the air and talk about it. And that's why you have dickheads like this that are still doing this fucking thing. Why anybody would listen to him now? What did he call Jamin Davis last year? When he was talking about, the Commanders, they don't know what they're doing. Jamin Davis. Jamin Davis. This motherfucker doesn't even know who he's talking about. He just reads what they put in front of him.
Scott, your wife wants you to shut the fuck up.
I know. It is 1:45 in the morning.
Friday night. Tell her to chill.
The kids are asleep.
Look at this woman's hair. What the hell is that?
Yeah, that is quite strange.
Peggy.
She's gone for the Lady Gaga look, hasn't she? What the fuck's that about?
So obviously, we're obviously thinking we can get these tackles at 67.
Maybe, mate. Maybe. Yeah.
That's what he's banking on.
Dude, that's a gamble.
That is a gamble.
Another defensive tackle.
Right. So
listen, Ben Simmons has been my tight end for the past couple months now.
I don't know. I like Wiley from TCU.
I was going to say not Wiley, not.
Yeah.
I've been on the Ben Sinnott train for quite a long time, and I am happy as all get out that we got him. I was kind of surprised that he went this early, but obviously they like him a lot.
I think the one that's flummoxed us all this evening is the Jazeer pick.
Yeah, I mean
Jazon Newton.
That purely was best player available. Had to have been.
The GM of the Browns just looked at that guy's ass. He did. He just turned around and gave him the old fucking eyeball right up the old Duke.
I can't see that yet.
Let's see. Watch. Tell me if I'm wrong when they show the Browns war room.
Jesus, Jesse. My God.
He's a virgin. He's not giving anything.
He did as well.
The BYU tackle, Peter, is still on the board, I think.
That's their head coach.
Was I wrong?
Stefanski.
Who's the Browns? Is that Stefanski, is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Is it?
I don't know. He was giving that guy the old eyeball thinking, here's my room key.
Where did Callahan go?
Tennessee. Right?
Did he? Right. Okay. Yeah, Kevin Stefanski.
What the fuck is he wearing? Jesus.
Peter, no, I think he's still out there, Peter.
Might be done with a Wildcat.
No, Amagaji's still not gone, Peter.
That's not BYU tackle. That's Sumayata.
Sumatea. Yeah, he's still
Sumatea's still out there, so he's still out there.
Pharmasutra. They're just going to call him Pharmasutra.
Look at Big Mike. Yo. Get on that phone.
I like him.
I like him.
I like him a lot.
He's just slightly autistic, which is quite funny in the way he does things.
I tell you what, man, the he's one of those mad geniuses.
Yeah, he is.
If he wasn't a football coach, he'd have some kind of death ray that would be threatening us all.
In this off season, I watched it back. I watched the in season Hard Knocks with the Dolphins, and it's a great show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is great when you watch it back. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is, yeah. I didn't realize he was heavy drinker. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, and he lost. The reason he got canned from the Falcons was because of the drink.
Who's that?
So,
Really? So, like, they lost the Super Bowl after they were up 28-3, and they said, "You're too much of a drunk. Get out of here."
no, he said he was drinking like daily, and Dan Quinn pulled him in and had a conversation with him and said, like, you either stop or you're gone. And it was like, okay. And he said, and on one of them, he brought all the players together around at a practice and said, "Today I am 7 years sober," or whatever it was. And he said, it's a big day for me. And they went out and they won that weekend. It was cool. And I thought, you know what?
There's Pat Paul's gone. Shit.
Yes.
Dolphins.
Patrick Paul is gone.
This is what I'm saying, to the Dolphins. At 55. Dang. We're gonna have to do something here. And you know who's next, mate? The Dallas Cowboys, who have a big interest in Amagaji.
Well, they
got Guyton.
They just put Guyton.
Doesn't matter whether they got Guyton or not. They still need more offensive line.
You do, yeah. They're like us. They need at least two.
They missed the guard.
Who's the running back that I just read this today? Jerry Jones said it was the best goddamn pre-interview I've ever had in my life.
Jonathan Brooks, isn't it?
Was that who it was?
The Cowboys signed Ezekiel Elliott today.
Did they
Did
really?
they actually sign? Did they sign
I
Zeke
think
back?
so. Yeah, I saw that.
Well, it's because I got all this cereal left over. You see, I can't get rid of it.
Going all in, yeah. Jerry, you going all in?
We're not hanging about. We're not hanging about for the third round, are we?
No.
There's the Dallas Cowboys draft room.
God dang right. Look at me. I tell you something right there. I got to get these bug eyes fixed. I don't understand it. I'm starting to look like a gray-haired frog. Who's this man talking to me? What the hell's up with that? Dude, you smell funny. What are you looking at me for? Oh, that's my head coach. God dang it. I forgot all about it. Who's this guy in the back on the right? Look at him up here in the seat. Who's that? That's my ugly little nephew.
Gotta hate them glasses, man.
Here we go. This is the target market right here. These people will buy anything I sell them. Look here. Well, whoever I pick right here, it doesn't make any difference.
Blake Corum is what someone's saying there. No way.
Really? That's way too early for Corum.
Way too early.
I'm thinking 5th round for Corum.
Yeah, I was too. Yeah, shut up, Dallas. Fuck off.
Blake Corum's going to go to Minnesota.
Oh, God. Why? What are we doing at tackle? Fuck's sake. And I say I pull something off here. What are we doing?
Look how flustered Scotty's getting. Look at that face. It's going like
he is
red and everything, man. It's like, what's going on?
He is. He's getting pissed.
He's got a chill, man. Chill.
I think he's got a shiner over here. What's up with that, Scott?
Oh, Mrs.
Did you try to give your wife a Dutch oven again last night? He punched you one?
It's Mrs. beats him up. That's what it is.
She does.
If you can sponsor a beaten husband for £2 a month, call 1-800 Dave Scotty.
You think it's funny? It looks like a budgie's tongue.
It's funny. It is. It is. It's like a penis, but smaller, John. Anyway.
Dang.
Oh, fucking hell. Filled the pram twice, though, so that's good enough for me.
That's what it takes. Here we go again. God dang it. Here I am again on camera. How long am I going to have to stay awake? I don't understand any of these names. Just pick one. Come on, Stephen. Do my job for me.
I know, mate. I know you am. I'm waiting for you. I'm like you. 2 years of waiting for O-line. It's just wild.
Got G's on you there, mate.
Well down close here.
Well, I was getting motorboated, or I was motorboating her.
What's that one?
In case I have not been understood.
God damn, Jerry, make the fucking pick already, man.
God damn it, don't rush me. I'm sitting over here. When you're at my age, it's a little difficult.
I think he's fell asleep.
He's got 2 minutes.
Look at these fat people. My God, this man, he's going to have himself a stroke right here. And I'm going to tell you right now, the sausages that I sell.
Yeah, I forgot. They lost Leighton Van Der Neck, didn't they? Yeah, I forgot about
that. Peyton Wilson, isn't it?
We still have his neck.
Yeah,
we haven't been able to ship it out to him yet.
that neck protector was awesome.
Didn't work, did it? I
Fucking
swear to
like
God.
that,
You know, you could wrap a ship around his neck. It ain't gonna help.
He retired from neck injuries, which is even
know.
worse.
From Trent Williams throwing him into somebody's ass.
It's true.
That's right. Trent's a dirty son of a bitch. I wouldn't call him dirty, but he's definitely a mean motherfucker. Remember what was it last year? That guy fell out. The dude fucking got up after a tackle, a bad tackle on his neck, and he got up and Trent was looking right at him and turned his back on him, and the dude fell out. And Trent just kept going, man. That was funnier than shit.
This could be Sua Matea here for the Giants.
They took all.
And then they've got a guard. So they've got a guard and a tackle. Then.
And there's some dodgy things. There's some dodgy things saying here that the Allison traded Dak.
What?
No way. I'll tell you something. Don't get don't get my hopes up there.
People are saying goodbye, Dak. Dak Prescott traded.
Maybe they picked a quarterback here. Who's the quarterback they pick?
That's a piss take, surely.
I'm open. Well, it'd be funny.
Who are you reading?
I'm on the YouTube live NFL draft thing.
Oh yeah, that's always reputable.
No, it's the Bleacher Report doing it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's not no.
Here we go.
Can someone
Joe Milton
check that?
It's in the chat. They've not said it themselves, but it's in the chat, and there's so many people saying it. So it's it could be true. No proof yet, but
unless they've picked a quarterback.
Who would you pick though?
Joe Milton.
Joe Milton at this in the second round? No, just no, bro.
Who have they picked here?
Oh, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You draft is still going on?
Yeah.
Oh, no draft. Yeah, Dak. I think he's thinking people taking the piss.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn.
Yeah. I know they're taking.
All right, old man.
Not bad.
Dak's a load of shit. It's full of bag. People are bagging all the time. I know.
Still going on, you said?
Yeah.
3 hours?
Dallas dickheads are picking.
Huh?
Dallas shitheads are picking right now.
I can't find John's cord. Okay, I'm going to let you go. Thank you, sir.
Pick is in now for 5 minutes, for fuck's sake. Let's go.
Yes,
So
who's that?
Well, it's my dad.
Oh,
okay. Cool.
That was your dad?
Yeah.
Cool. Good for dad. Good for dad.
So that Dak Prescott thing's a load of shite then.
I think it is a load of shit. I'm just taking the piss. Yeah.
I was
my bad.
God damn it, you got my blood pressure all up there. To tell you something, I was feeling pretty good about it.
Brilliant. No, that did happen. That'd been brilliant.
All right, so who are you picking?
Fucking hell, mate. Come on now.
I know. Well, yeah, you got to introduce these guys. You know, it takes a while to get out there.
Yeah. And I suppose Darryl Green took.
I'm going to say Edge.
Marshawn Nealand.
Potentially.
That Buccaneers fan looked too funny. Chad Henning.
Nealand's a beast, isn't he? I mean,
who is
he? Is a beast.
Size of a man. It's like 6'7", isn't he? Massive.
Marshawn Nealand.
He's Marshawn Nealand, yeah. They took him.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
his first thing that we're going to say is he's rugged. He's rugged.
Up against our amazing fucking tackles that we've got. Yeah, our paper thin fucking wafer boys. What's going on?
Dude, I got to tell you, if we had a paper thin wafer boy, I'd feel a little better. We don't have anything.
To me, man, Parsons just going to go.
Dude,
and there's Wiley gone. Do you know what I mean? That's what's going to happen.
Boys. The wafer boy. I like that.
In wafer boys.
You know, hanging out with you fucking English fellas, I learn all kinds of good new insults. I like
me.
No, it's
continually come off my top of my head.
Deluxe, we've got our first pick in the third round, mate. It's about 10 picks from now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 10 picks, mate. Exactly 10 picks.
Are we going to stay on for the next pick?
Nah, dude.
Third round goes 5 minutes, doesn't it? They don't go 10 minutes.
2 minutes, I think.
No, that's tomorrow.
I think it's like
2 minutes tomorrow.
Fucking McCarthy.
McCarthy gets up. Hey, God damn it! Where's the Cheetos?
So our next pick is what, 66?
I think so.
See, look, it's the Tampa Bay pick is already in.
Yeah, they're gonna go quicker.
I'm losing.
However,
third round to be 5 minutes.
Up to you. You know, anybody's welcome to drop out whenever they would like.
No, I'm just saying here the issue here is I've lost where we are with who's doing what.
Oh well,
because of this trade. I don't have a clue what picks we've actually got now.
Yeah, we still got 66.
66?
57.
Yeah. Hey, listen here. I'm calling about some of that nice little blue pill that you got there. I drafted me a little honey in the first round there. If you can follow my drift there. God dang. All right, Pete.
Stay on.
Pete says 67. All right, Valiant says stay on. And look, when Prince Valiant speaks, you have to listen.
Yeah,
I gotta get some Tylenol. I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah, no worries, dude.
Jesse's still hungover from those 4 fucking Golden Knights he drank last night.
Pussy. And I can say that.
Hey,
I'm not a drinker. Scouts knows I'm not a drinker. You boys just pack it away. I'm like, how do you fucking do that?
Who? Me?
No,
I do.
No, not you. Scouts and Burrows, man. Jesus.
The
problem with British people, John, is we binge drink.
Yeah.
So the way it works is like if you're going out for one, you can't say I'm going out for one. It's I'm going out for 10, and that's kind of how it works.
Yeah, you could have had a 0 at the end of what you're saying. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well, see, here's the thing.
Like 20.
I'm perfectly capable of saying to Andy and Andy, I do not want that fucking that whatever that fucking thing is you guys drink, the Jaeger bomb. I don't want
bombs. Oh god, that's
thanks anyway.
Pure diabetes in one shot.
I don't want one. Nope, I ain't drinking it. I don't want one.
Yeah, but if you're with us, you would be because we'd make you.
No, there ain't no making. I mean, what are you gonna do? Beat me up?
You know what I mean?
It's an old man. I'm not gonna beat him up. He'll probably kick our ass.
Old man.
I reckon he's still got some moves, John.
Dude, I got to get y'all out on the pickleball court. I dove for the ball the other day. My shoulder hurts like a motherfucker. I didn't actually dive for the ball. It was down low, and I went for it, and I got it. But
I swear, Burrows has got an iron liver. I mean,
just
like fucking hell, man. It's just
I'm
like
not regularly as well. Like I do it like once in a while.
You see it on Facebook. It's like never again. Then the next week he's out.
Next day he's out. Next night he's out. Yeah.
Nah, I gave up those days a long time ago. I mean, like a long time ago. Like in my early 20s, I got like fucking drunk one night. You know what it was? When the Redskins got beat by the goddamn Raiders in the Super Bowl 18, which, even though I just said that, I still maintain that was a CIA fucking plot. It didn't actually happen. It was a chemical agent that was sprayed over the United States. We all went to sleep. Woke up and they said that the Raiders beat the Redskins in the Super Bowl. It's just a load of shit. However, I was so fucking drunk. I don't know how I got home. I do know how I got home. I drove on an 8-lane highway with my fucking eye open like this. And oops. I just when I after that, I said, you know what? I'm just not going to fucking do that shit anymore. I like to get myself a nice little buzz with, have a couple of drinks, but I do not get myself fucking drunk. No,
then drive.
Gotcha. Well, no, there's no chance of that. Hell no. Nowadays, man, they'll ruin your life for that shit.
Over here, legal age for drinking is 18. So, because I was in the military at the time, it used to be a couple of pints pretty much Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then it got to Thursday. Thursday was night out in town because it was student night, so everybody went out. You came in at about 2-3 in the morning, then straight into work.
And that's Friday, of course.
PT in the morning for Friday, and then you'd sleep it off. And then Friday night was in the local town again. And then Saturday might be a town night, but it might be in the bar. And then Sunday was obviously the Super Sunday soccer. So you'd always have at least 2 or 3 or 4 pints. So I worked it out. I was probably drinking at least 4 beers every single night. And it's like, fucking hell, man. This is just ridiculous. And that was from 18 till 23.
That's what we all do.
So that's probably why I don't drink now at all. It's just wild.
I did all kinds of other shit alongside all of that stuff. So
yeah, I did. Well, I've not gone. I didn't go down that road, but I do remember meeting one of my best mates and saying to him, "I've drunk 16 double vodka Red Bulls and I'm absolutely leathered." And apparently, I was bouncing off walls.
I guess you would be.
But yeah, it was.
I just start walking 16 doubles.
Fucking, I was hammered, mate. I was absolutely hammered. I couldn't even see. I've got no idea what happened there.
Nah, I just alcohol for me was just you get stupid, and I don't like to get stupid. I like to have a nice little loosen my tongue up a little bit, and that's about it.
Chris Braswell, that's a great pick by the Buccaneers there.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you, people are going to learn all kinds of shit about us tonight. Thank you for saying Chris Braswell, because otherwise I might tell you something I shouldn't tell you.
Yeah, we won't go there.
No, we're not going to go there.
He likes the nose candy. Yes.
Oh, no, that was fucking years and years and years and years ago. We're talking fucking 35 years ago.
I bet it was a bit different back then as well. It wasn't full of fucking fentanyl and whatever.
It's probably pure then. It was all right.
No. I'll tell you what. I have a little bit of history, and I ain't going to get into it.
No, we're not doing that. Not on the show.
No, not anywhere. Not anywhere.
No.
You get the free stuff when you know
none of it is in any record anywhere. Yeah. So that's the way that is.
We're knocking on your door later, John. The police.
There ain't nobody coming here.
The Red Bull. Yeah, you're right. The Red Bull. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Darks. The Red Bull's the problem. 100% diabetes. Yeah.
100% on toes.
Brian Balaga.
Is that who's making the pick?
Yeah. They took Javon Bullard.
Javon Bullard? Is he a running back?
He's a safety.
Oh, safety. Who did they take a running back earlier?
I don't know, but they just put up a cryon that says he's got a fluid back end. I don't know if I'd want anybody to know
that. Very fluid.
I'll tell you what.
Georgia safety.
Georgia safety.
Oh, man.
What do you think of this Blake Fisher? This tackle?
He's a good tackle.
He's a right tackle.
He's a
right tackle. He's not a god. He's not one of these guys going to move in.
He's a tweener. He's a tweener.
But he's a pure right tackle.
Tweener.
I read the thing and it was saying that he could play guard at the high level.
And most tackles can, but
yeah, I know. I think they were saying that his arm length isn't suitable for right tackle at the level, but Monster will do that to you, Deluxe. It'll make
his picks are flying through now.
Oh, Monster! That's what I'm drinking right now, mate.
Really? Holy shit! How's your heart rate, Scouse? Because that is wild.
Just always at about 100. Usual.
There he is. There's Blake Fisher's gone.
Wow. Okay.
Was it Blake Fisher? Was it?
Yeah. Shit.
I'm on fire at the moment picking these dudes for their teams, though.
You know what kills me about the Red Bull is that people that drink it look at me when I say I drink 5 Hour Energy, and they look at me like I'm nuts.
And it's 5 Hour.
I used to drink 5 Hour Energy.
It's just a little bottle of fucking vitamin B, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's got some caffeine in it. No, I've never had any issue with it. It's just when you look at the ingredients on it, it's like 12,000% of your RDA of vitamin B, and you go, "Whoa, what?" Jesus. Right, but when you look at your vitamin B, vitamin B is the hardest thing for the body to absorb, and so what it does is it takes what it can and it sloughs the rest of it out. So whatever
it's called a luminous yellow.
I don't have any problem with it, man. I like it.
Like a luminous,
Nothing about me is luminous.
It is when you drink 5 Hour Energy.
Nah. Blake Fisher's a big dude, man. He's a big dude.
When do they take these videos at the middle of downtown Detroit? In the middle, like at 3 a.m. when there's no cars on it? My God. How do cities live without cars?
Well, back in the old
days. I mean, you know what? Here's what I mean.
Horses and carriages.
Here's what I mean. Thank you. No, I've been in the DC area most of my life, and it is so fucking packed with people. It's ridiculous. so that when I get away from here, I was in Columbus, Ohio with a guy in the car on the Beltway, and he's like, this fucking traffic. And I'm like that guy over there, that's who you're talking about? That's the traffic? Because it changes considerably once you get out of here. And I just don't, I'm never used to the fact that there's not a million cars on the road.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to have a quick look at my big board again.
Going for shit. That's what he's going for.
No, I'm not. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere.
Playing with the 10 shits.
He's going to look at his big board. Oh, it's already. All right, here, give you something to think about.
Oh God.
Hello.
Oh. No. What happened to her face? Did it just melt?
I don't know.
She went out the sun for too long, mate.
You can take a look at Jaden in the whirlpool.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
There you go.
Right.
2 seconds, he said.
No, I'm still here.
He's still here. Okay.
I'm just looking. I'm just looking at the big board.
John Deluxe says you pee neon. Don't even need to turn on the light. We're taking that 5-hour energy stuff.
Nah.
Told you, mate. Told you.
Nah, that stuff. I'll tell you what, man. I don't get any jitters like I get from caffeine. Coffee, I never took to it. Never liked it. So.
You don't drink coffee, no?
No, I don't drink coffee.
Wow.
I don't drink coffee. I drink tea, my dear.
And that's a great song. Thank you very much.
That is a great song.
It is a fantastic song.
He used to be my mum's chemistry teacher.
Really? I knew he was a school teacher. That's cool.
Facts.
He was my mom's fucking wet dream for Jesus Christ. I'll tell you what, in the early 80s when he was on TV with the police, she would throw you out of the house if you talked.
Wow.
Sting's on TV.
I'm an Englishman in New York.
I saw the police twice. They were great. Were
they good?
Great. Oh man, they were good. They were really good. The first time I saw them was with REM as the opening act, and I saw them in a big arena it was all concrete and steel, the old Capitol Center. Whoa. And REM's sound just bounced off of that shit and sounded like soup when it came. By the time it got to my ears, it sounded terrible. And I looked at my friend and I said, Jesus, you'll never hear from this band again.
They were. Yeah, but mate, REM is music to slash your wrists to. Jesus, man.
I don't know, man. Their first couple albums are great.
Nah, not for me.
Yeah. You can't just
okay, so tackle-wise, Kingsley Suamatea is still there, which worries
So is the kid from Washington.
Yeah, Rosengarten's still there. Blake Fisher's gone. Patrick Paul's gone. And then we're into Kieran Amagaji and Christian Jones from Texas, who's probably a 4th or 5th round pick. I don't know why Suamatea is falling, unless they're seeing him as just a guard.
Nobody can spell his name on the card.
Maybe. Yeah, just take Blake Fisher. It's easier. I mean, he's 326 pounds and 6'5". 5-star recruit.
Damn, Rakestraw's gone. Fuck.
Oh, you're joking me.
Rakestraw.
Yeah, another cornerback.
Yeah, we weren't going to get another corner, though.
Sorry, dude. Yeah, I was thinking.
I guess Sinistro, we wouldn't be getting another one.
No.
I don't think.
Not when we've got there. So what's he saying here? Strength's a dense body type with above average length, hand size, and overall mass. Displays nimble footwork out of his stance to gain ground. Occasionally gives up initial positioning before settling and dropping the anchor. Eager brawler with his hands, and his boxing background shows on his on-field punch. Strong run blocker at the point of attack. Looks to wash defenders towards the opposite sideline. Delivers more pancakes than Denny's. Nice. Voted a captain in his sophomore season. Offers position versatility with a double-digit.
Has he got an injury history or something? Has he got an injury?
No, I'm reading it here. So this is at BYU. It says he offers vertical double-digit starts at both left tackle and right tackle. Weaknesses: he plays with knees bent, but inconsistent pad level is a persistent issue. Hands don't always play on schedule. See Texas to 2023. Needs to better sync his recoveries to redirect and easier access to power sources. Inconsistent awareness, deciphering blitzes and pre-snap motion. That's probably why he's going to go there. Summary: a 2-year start at BYU. So Suamatea lined up at the left tackle spot in the past season.
Overall, still very young, lacks refinement in several areas, but has a blend of size, mobility, and core power that are the foundation of a scheme-diverse NFL starter. He will require a patient coaching staff who need to ease his transition to the pro level. Grading round 2, number 40 overall.
Jesus.
So he's dropped.
He's seriously dropped. He is seriously dropped. So Patrick Paul was meant to be. Where did Patrick Paul go? As in what number? Because they had him down here as 59.
Somewhere around there.
Well, it's gone a lot earlier than that because we're on 63 now or something. So
no, we're on 62.
We're on 61.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like, Paul,
hey, what, these Lions cheerleaders they keep showing. I'm going to give you a reenactment of the ugly stick smacking both of them.
Just bring your bird back up. I don't want the melted face. Just bring it back up.
Hey, look, there's Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders,
So
who only ran for 100 yards one time against the Washington Redskins, and that was because he got a 54-yard run in the fourth quarter, and they still lost. Other than that, we stuffed his ass every time he played. Every time.
This now around about 65, 66 is where they reckon Rosengarten should be going thereabouts. But if Suamate is still there, do you take him? Bearing in mind he's got both, he can play both sides
all day. All day, he might pick at 67 if he's there. I never thought he would be there.
Neither did I. Maybe that's why they're trying to hold out. But who needs
everybody else besides the tackle? I know Fisher went recently, but besides that, not many have gone. Paul a bit earlier.
So maybe you get Suamate and we do something with, as Jesse said, we do something with John Allen.
All right, so Benson says he met with commanders multiple times. Quote, this is an organization I was really hoping to get drafted by. I'm really excited. I think it's the perfect fit.
Jesus Christ, Alex Jones there is going to have a heart.
They took Rachel Jr.
His mom looks like she's all high on cocaine with her eyeballs. Look at that. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I'm just pointing out people on the television while you guys are, pretending you can see the future. I like watching the people on the TV. Thank you. There you go. See, and now you hear something in the cave. Roll a 20-sided dice, Cal.
Jesse, I swear, man, I don't miss staying with you. You are a proper.
He's a gassy motherfucker.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Just all wind. Big bag of wind.
It's all that kale chips and fucking cauliflower rice.
Kale steamed broccoli.
Jesus Christ! Oh, look at this. The Saints all wore sweatpants. The Saints are all the Saints people are in sweatpants. Look at this fat guy in his sweatsuit.
all the people that
we're matching sweatsuits to go to the Saints war room. I'm sorry,
they are in sweatsuits. Yeah.
Evaluators are really high on our draft so far.
Good. That doesn't mean shit. But hey, okay, have a party. I don't care. I find all of this stuff incredibly ridiculous. I love the draft. It's fun. I like to see the players we're going to get, but this nonsense about the grades and all that. What the fuck, dude? Who gives a shit? Let me tell you. Ooh,
money for nothing.
Team did great. Woo! I know.
It's money for nothing for these like experts, isn't it? Like they get paid for doing it.
It's amazing. I think what they get paid for is the ability to talk for 3 months about the same goddamn thing. All right, here's the Ravens.
Pick a fucking tackle.
There's the killer of RG3 there.
Ravens. Are they up next, are they? They need a tackle.
They do.
So it's gonna be the two guys we've been talking about there. I think it's gonna be the Sumateo or the Rosengarten, like you mentioned.
Rosengarten.
One of those two things gonna go now with Ravens.
There's Rosengarten.
Was it?
Is it?
Yep.
It's a Rosengarten.
Rosengarten.
Well, it's getting a bit sketchy. 87.
We have nobody.
Do y'all know who Doug Farrar is?
Well, I mean, you can't do everything.
You know who Doug Farrar is?
Yeah.
He's one of the big time.
I know Doug.
USA Today NFL editor.
Right.
He's saying that by far we got the best draft so far.
It's great to say we've got the best draft, but we haven't got anyone to block the fucking
pass rusher. John with the magic 8 ball coming out.
They might as well. How's this draft pick gonna do? Check back later.
It was better than last year or in years past when giving us C's and D's. We're getting A's. So
what did we get for 2020? Scouts and I were talking about this while both of you guys were going about how these fucking draft grades. Let's see what they were 3 years ago. Let's see how they graded them 3 years ago.
Probably an F.
Dude, they probably gave us like a B, and nobody's got on the team. B for beat it. They all fucking beat the feet out of the town.
Oh, B for ball off. Ball off.
Yeah. All right, the Kansas City Chiefs pick is in. So we got 4 to wait.
Patrick Paul went 55, by the way. Look at the numbers here. So, yeah, he was ranked 59th according to Scott, wasn't it? So,
we let him pass.
Yeah.
We let him pass. We had 50 and 53. So the Chiefs and 49ers swap picks. Why? What were the Chiefs going to do that the 49ers just couldn't let them have it?
We're going to get a 6th rounder for that as well, probably just moving up.
Well, yeah, the Chiefs got a 6th rounder. And the 49ers got a 5th rounder. So I guess.
Oh, no. What do the Niners need? They might need a tackle because of Trent Williams' problem.
What's his problem? Other than age, it's got to be creeping
up.
His
contract, isn't it? It's like they owe like 80 million or something, but they're thinking about maybe like letting them go. But it obviously crippled them financially, so that's what they're like, yeah.
Commanders aren't worrying about needs. They're going after the best players on their board.
I think that's obvious. Hey, Jamal Charles, that dude was badass in his day.
Yeah, I like
Jamal Charles, man. He was something. He had lightning, man, and he could fucking run a guy over too.
Shame when he lasted about 4 years, though, didn't he? Really at the top, and then he went shooting. Yeah.
They had, from like Christian Okoye on, they had a bunch of backs that flashed like that for 2 or 3 or 4 years. There goes Sua Matia.
Oh, really?
Yep. Kansas City.
Fuck off. Right. Well, we're definitely not picking a tackle now, I don't think. Amagaji, maybe. Maybe.
Left. Really?
Yeah, after that, I'm clutching that straw.
Who just went?
Sua Matia.
Fuck.
All right, so we've got San Francisco to go, Carolina, Arizona. Any of them could really. I mean, really, at this point, I think, Jesse, with what you just were saying about best player available, it really doesn't matter anymore. Scott's having himself a little cry in the back of the house right now, I think.
To be fair, if the tackles are gone, you might be looking at receiver for us next then. I'll probably be the best player on the board, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I always get a kick out of this when, like, at the time that they're picking these guys, the only video you have of him is jumping out of a pool. Like they showed our tight end. Here he is playing hockey. Come on, you got something, right? You got to give us something.
Oh my god,
it's true.
Scott falling back. Oh my god.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, your boys gone. Our boys are gone.
Everybody's happy but you.
Look at how red his face is.
He's having a day.
Beetroot red.
All right, well, we're going to leave it to the Brits for a minute. I'll be right back.
I have no idea what we're doing here at tackle.
I think the only ones I can name top of my head is probably Amagachi. That's probably the only one. I mean, I take him because I'm getting a bit desperate now. Let's face it. There's not many. I mean, there's not after him. I can't remember any at the top of my head that I think, oh yeah, pretty decent.
There's
another one.
What?
At Texas, Chris Jones, who's a 4th rounder, and there's Amagaji. That is it for tackle. And you're struggling. Chris Jones is a project.
That's what I mean, yeah, because he's never been stuck in my mind at all throughout this offseason. I'm like, no.
A broken leg.
Well, maybe this. All right.
Second leg.
Let's think about this for a second. Maybe this coaching staff feels like Sam Howell was like I said all season long, it was more of a Sam Howell problem than an offensive line problem.
I mean, Wiley is a fucking turnstile, mate. What are you on about? Absolute turnstile. Just no.
Honestly, yeah.
I mean,
you can't.
Did anybody pay attention to offensive play in the entire league this year? I mean, seriously, you got to really sit back and think about this, guys. We were rated in the top half of the league in the offensive line categories, all of them. Yeah, we had some shitty ones like that we got rid of. What's the douche's center's name? Nick Gates, fucking gone.
Nick Gates, yeah.
We had issues at left guard, gone. We got replacements for our left guards now. Leno was injured. If he wasn't injured, I guarantee he will be back. Yeah, Wiley isn't strong, but maybe the offensive line play call wasn't very good either, because he wasn't that bad in Kansas City. I think this coaching staff is a lot higher on this offensive line now that we've got a new center and possibly a new starting guard in Allegretti. I'm telling you guys, I wasn't just talking shit. I look at the numbers.
Yeah, but the thing is, man, I mean, like, what Wiley was dog shit at Kansas City. The only real
wasn't
game
that bad at he wasn't great.
That was the only good game he ever had. That's what I mean.
He wasn't great, but he wasn't awful either.
And Mahomes obviously is going to run around like a madman, like he always does, to get around it. You know, we have now got a kind of quarterback who does that kind of thing, can run around and not get smoked. But yeah, man, I'm just.
The thing is, if
I'm sure he'd be better than last season, but
that's
a low bar. Do you know what I mean? That's a low bar.
They choreographed the season, man. I think we just got to in the off season they choreographed what they were fucking doing, bringing in players that needed to fill immediate spots. Obviously, maybe they're higher on a Wiley than all of us are. They watch the film. They know how to dissect the film. They know what plays are being called. We have no idea. They know who's at fault on a particular play. I scream this from the top of my lungs every fucking week, every Monday after a game. Sam Howell has to get the fucking ball out faster. And what did everybody else say? The offensive line sucks. Sorry, it didn't add up to me. It did not add up. When you're holding the ball for fucking 3.5 and 4 seconds, no offensive line is going to be able to hold up. No, nobody. Yeah, there was some plays here and there where fucking Nick Gates just got totally fucking manhandled. We all saw that. Wiley got manhandled some. So did Leno. But in the grand scheme of things, the numbers do not lie.
I thought McKinstry already got picked.
What are you talking about?
I just hear somebody drinking a fucking lot of Kool-Aid over there.
Listen,
you can say that all you want about what they might have seen in Wiley or anything like that, but right now, there's nothing that they've seen in anybody we have that's a left tackle.
We don't know that. We don't know what they see. Obviously, they didn't do anything to move up. They tried to get Jordan Morgan, which Jordan Morgan's a guard. So other than that, they traded away. They could, with the last pick, they could have gotten one of these other tackles. They could have got Chris Paul's brother. So it's obvious, painfully, it's really obvious that they're a lot higher on this offensive line as is.
But who is the left tackle? That's my question.
Trent Scott?
I know it is.
Because you're not going to get a fucking third rounder to start at left tackle.
No, I know you can't, but that's my point. I don't see what you could have seen from Trent Scott to be able to say we saw enough to say he's our starting left tackle.
It's Braden
Cornelius Lucas.
Oh.
It's Braden Daniels.
Oh, my God.
Braden Daniels?
Braden Daniels, yeah. I mean, he's still there. And your left tackle.
That's right. We did forget about Braden Daniels.
Because he got fake injury.
We can still forget about Braden Daniels.
The thing is, you got to throw that caveat in there is maybe he wasn't as bad as anybody thought because who was evaluating last year was not good.
That's true. I'm just saying is they've choreographed this summer with the moves that they've made what they thought the weak spots are for this offensive line.
Sure, but but I don't see who the left tackle
we're
is.
in the
It's either Trent Scott or
we're in
Cornelius
the third
Lucas,
round, boys.
or
Braden,
or they're going to have to make a trade.
Right. I forget about it.
Braden and Jaden Daniels together.
Why are they fucking showing that douche ass fucking Cowboys fan in them dumbass glasses when it's the Jets pick? I'm hoping they hear
Jets
me.
have traded. The Jets have traded.
I got Cowboys fans in the
Let me
house.
ask you this though: what is a douche ass? Is that some new product on the market?
Yeah, it's to douche your asshole.
I thought that was called an
So
enema.
the Jets traded into this pick from Carolina.
Scott, he's like so into this.
I'm really worried that we've not even took one lineman. I'd have had two in this draft.
Too much about it, honestly. I really wouldn't get all that worked up about it.
If this is Amagaji, I'm going to go fucking mental.
Mental.
Jets, they did some offensive line work this offseason. I think they signed a
Morgan
tackle.
Moses. Where did Morgan Moses go?
Jets.
Did he go to the Jets, Morgan Moses?
And didn't the Jets
He
take
was an extra.
They took an lineman.
Did he
already?
They did, yeah. Did he play for the Jets before, Morgan Moses?
I think so. I think it's first year.
When he left us, that's where he went.
Yeah, he went to the Jets, then he went to the Ravens, then now he's back at the Jets. But they got a left tackle too, I think.
Oh
yeah,
yes,
they got
yes, that's a good pick there. You see these two Giants or these two fucking Lions fans? Yes, very good there.
Bravo.
Yes. Dude's dressed like a clown. I think that was a wonderful pick. Yes. What do you think there, Squeaky?
Hey,
they're talking about the military, aren't they? They're on the military wagon again.
Yeah, they got the military on.
I'm proud to be an American.
You know, I work for the military, and they're a bunch of good people, man. But I do think that we kind of exploit this kind of
NFL exploits
the military around me. Some of them are jackasses.
Everybody, they're young people trained to kill. They're gonna be ready to go, man. I've always said. You remember when you were?
We don't do any of that over here.
You had a friend of yours that joined the Marines, and he came back fucking psychotic.
Oh yeah, I got many.
Right after boot camp, they're like, "I'm ready to fucking kill anything." Okay, good, go get them. Hey, I like these people.
Remember,
I like those people.
John. Freedom isn't free.
You're right.
War makes money. War stimulates the economy.
Look, I've noticed today that the whore
keeps me in a job, mate.
Actually,
it better not be coming deluxe.
You know what? It's one thing to say that it keeps us in a job, but the Chinese are keeping me in a job. The Russians are keeping me in a job. I'm going to go get political for a second, but if these motherfuckers would just calm down and act like a decent bunch of people, maybe we wouldn't have a job.
Quite like my job.
I love my job. Fucking A, dude. I love my job. I'm the only person in the world with my job.
What you do? So cock for the council.
No. not anymore.
Braylon Edwards. Yeah.
Cock for the council. Wow.
See, sharp here, mate. Sharp.
I got a promotion.
That promotion, is it?
Hey, do you know who? Do you know what the council is, John?
Ooh, Corley's gone. Malachi Corley's gone.
That's good.
Interesting. I honestly think Amagaji could have been a second rounder if he hadn't broke his leg.
Dude, unless the
car. He tore his quad, didn't he? He tore his quad.
You caught me out on that a couple of times, and fair play to you. You called me out on that, Scouse, and I fucking give you props, mate. Fair play.
And he still get it wrong. I keep telling you, it's torn quad. Torn quad, not broken leg.
I thought it was a broken leg, but hey, it is what it is.
Sue's on now.
Corley, yeah.
Dude looks a lot like Steve Smith.
Arizona. We're on the clock. We're on
Arizona.
the clock. We're on the, are we on the
What's
clock?
the
Cardinals
Yeah.
are on the clock. Unless they've made their pick and I'm behind.
No, they haven't yet.
Who do they need?
That's me. Do you know what I feel like? Do you know what I feel a meme is now, John? That we need to have an Eric Bieniemy fuck moment.
No, I still have him here.
So the Jets got Mike Williams, Corley, and Garrett Wilson.
Fuck.
Oh.
Fuck.
That's how I
pick
feel.
Is in. The
That's how I
pick
feel
is
right
in for the Arizona motherfucking Cardinals.
As long as it's not fucking me tackle.
All
Don't
right.
pick me tackle.
Wilson. Come on, Deluxe. Can't take Peyton Wilson here, surely.
Yeah, you can.
I mean,
fucking
well,
happy.
we can-
You can't but expect JD to get smoked. Just saying.
I don't think there's any tackles left. I mean,
Who's the
there's
band?
the project.
I wonder who the band.
Yeah, not many. Or none, probably.
Our pick is in too because the Patriots are already on the clock.
Oh shit!
Traded.
No, I see it on the monitor over there, on the television screen.
His ass.
They're on the clock, yeah.
What?
So who did Zona get?
Trey Benson, running back.
A running back. Okay,
Who's that
brilliant.
for?
Leonard Davis.
Zona.
Leonard.
Right, don't tell me who it is.
Here, I'll
now,
tell you a
because-
trivia quick. I'll tell you a little bit of trivia about Leonard Davis. Leonard Davis, when he was playing for the Cowboys, I believe, was out in his truck after a bad rain in Texas, and it gets, when there's not a lot of rain, man, and that rain comes running down the gulches, it gets bad. And he found a fucking horse that was stuck in the mud and was ready to die, and dragged it out with a chain by himself. So there you go. There's your Leonard Davis story for the day.
All right.
Amazing. That's just the fountain of knowledge.
Dude was big as shit when he got drafted. I mean, he was like 370 pounds when he got drafted. He was massive. I think he was the biggest offensive lineman ever taken. He was huge.
That is a serious human being.
Jesus. One of the nice stiff arms. You see that? Damn, and another one.
Sure.
Cardinals have managed to put together a couple of good running games. This dude could fit well down there. I'm thinking from a fantasy perspective.
Well, they've got Connor as well, haven't they? As their
Yeah, but he's got to be starting to slow down, right? And I mean, he's played well for them.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And looking at this guy, they take this Trey Benson. I'm looking at that from a fantasy perspective. That might be a nice pickup.
Potentially.
All right, the pick is in, babies. The pick is in.
Don't tell
split
me.
the carries between
I
the
won't
two.
tell you. I won't tell you.
Just give us a fucking decent one, man. Don't know.
Every pick that we've had is decent. It's
So
actually
far, yeah.
better than
It has.
decent.
It has.
Need to continue that.
Bryce Hall.
There's a rally captain. Keith is nowhere to be seen. He's sleeping.
Sleeping.
He's out.
He's nowhere to be seen. Everybody else is there. Wait, no,
Yeah,
there
like
he
Field.
is.
He's awake. Bloody hell.
All right, I'm behind you guys a little bit. Chris is looking tired though. Chris is like, okay, I got to turn this on for a second here. Who we got again? Troy Vincent again.
Okay.
Could be a linebacker here, I reckon.
Okay.
Colson.
Wilson.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on. Who is it?
All right.
Hang on.
Scott's face is going to turn red.
Extremely.
A guard? A fucking guard?
No, it's a tackle. A tackle. They say just listen to what they're saying.
Oh, Brandon Coleman.
So, yeah, he's a left tackle out of TCU.
Right. I don't know why they have him listed as a guard.
Yes. There's your tackle.
That's a big boy. Oh, it looks like he's playing both.
He's playing guard on the
Dude's got
highlights.
a
I'm
big
watching.
wide ass. I can tell you that.
So what are we thinking here? We thinking God? Are we thinking actual
Yeah, it
tackle?
looks like a good.
I think
No, they said
whatever he is, he's
tackle.
an experiment. He's not there to be able to start week one. They're going to work him out and see which way he goes best. They'll probably try to work him to tackle because otherwise they don't have any other plan.
You ever see a TCU? Isn't that? Oh no, who's their quarterback?
They're usually a pretty decent team. And he's a big guy. I mean,
who's their quarterback? Do you know?
What was that?
No idea.
TCU's quarterback, is it a righty or left? Check that out.
Well, we've got someone on the offensive line. Let me just check the
Max.
Just check
good God,
the Brugler. Check.
All right, so here's some sporting news, even though it's not really anything to do with football. An 888-pound world record tuna has been caught off the coast of Florida. Holy fuck, this fish is big.
Excellent.
On a rod by anglers. Holy shit.
How many people did that?
I don't know. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 7 of them in this picture.
Easily.
What was it? Who is it? Who is it we picked? Brandon Coleman.
Yeah.
Brandon Coleman was graded as a 2nd or 3rd round pick. He was the 9th overall pick. So it went like this. So on this board, it says Joe Alt, Fashanu, Latham, Fuaga, Mims, Guyton, Sumatra, Patrick Paul, Brandon Coleman. Sorry, Sumatra.
Borneo.
Patrick Paul, Brandon Coleman, Roger Fisher, then Amagaji, then Chris Jones. So 9th.
9.96 on the RAS out of 10.
That's very good. That's very
That's
good.
athletic. So he's athletic then. He definitely play.
They view him as a tackle right there.
Yeah, with that kind of athleticism, you like to think you'd be a tackle more than guard.
Strength looks like and plays like a brawler, refrigerator, wide shoulders with natural thickness, outstanding length, efficient, light on his feet, handles space well, pass protection well. TCU coaches mixed and matched him up on the offensive line in 2023 at both tackle and guard.
Versatile position for
his technical. Yeah, overall, Coleman needs to improve his technical consistency, but his ease of movement, spatial awareness, and length are the building blocks of an offensive lines coach. Covert, it says he has traits that stay outside, also offering position flexibility at guard. Should be number 66 overall, is what they said. And where did we pick him?
67, so absolutely bang on.
There you go. Yeah.
Only 3 sacks allowed.
3 sacks allowed last year, yeah.
That's in his entire career.
His career?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 sacks his entire career, yeah. What's this? Missed most of the first season at TCU. Oh, shit, okay. Oh, it's only missed most of the first season at TCU after tearing ligaments in his left. October 2020, required surgery.
His left what?
His left, right. So this is interesting here. He missed most of his first season at TCU after tearing ligaments in his left wrist in October 2020, requiring surgery. He battled through knee issues throughout the 2023 season.
So injury concerns. That's why he dropped.
Yeah.
Well, I say drop. Really, what to expect him to be at?
It's bang on where he should be. Peyton Wilson is still there.
I'll give him a shot.
You're right.
See what he's got.
Yeah, it's weird. I saw that, Pete, that they listed him as guard, but obviously he's played snaps at both guard and tackle, so that is a ideal.
I mean, if he's got a rise like Jesse said, like 9.6, whatever it is, 9.7.
996 out of 10.
996. I mean, it's insane, the athleticism. So, got to give him a shot at tackle, haven't you? With that kind of athleticism.
Yeah.
He looks like a mauler, so I'm comfortable with getting him in. That's a good pick for us. At least we've got somebody in.
We'll see.
He's not a starter though. He's not a day one starter. But if say Cornelius Lucas goes down, you've got someone in backup there. So
it's more in the room, and hopefully we can address it in free agency with a vet. But we'll see.
Have to see it. It's all ifs. But to be fair, all these players are all ifs, aren't they? Let's face it.
They are, yeah. When you're getting down here, so I wouldn't mind us trading up here again and trying to get one of these linebackers now. Then
it may happen, it may not, but I'm not going to be here when it does because I'm about done.
Yeah,
I am too. No, I am too.
All right, we've been here. We've been live for 3 effing hours.
A lot. It's a lot, dude.
That is. It's the longest anybody's ever watched me do anything.
And thank you, everyone in the chat, for being here with us. I don't know how you've coped through my fucking outbursts and everybody else's, but no, it's been cool. And I won't do the bye-bye.
Bye, everybody, boy.
Oh no, yeah, we're not going bed, mate. We're just getting off the streams, mate.
Yeah, just.
I'm just jumping over here because I'm tired of listening to you blokes.
When is
I'm definitely having enough for speaking to you, John. You know what I mean?
When's the next? When's the next one? Is it 100?
Yeah, our next pick and our last pick. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got 32 to go.
Shit.
Full round to go.
Full round. So.
All right, then. I will see you all. There goes Caden Wallace. So see you later.
Later.
Later, boys. Take care. Cheers for today.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Bye. Bye.